Okay.
This,
Oh, he's in. Gabriel Martinelli needs to get up.
Yeah.
He needs to leave, bro. What is that?
Cristiano Ronaldo is not a top 10 Premier League player of all time.
Wow, would you look at that? Maybe other great passers, but
Corners in here, Gabriel. Let's go. Magallanes. Let's go.
Welcome back. Off the Bar podcast, little first of the channel watch along.
Let's go. It's the biggest game of the year, boys. The North London Derby.
I wouldn't say the year, but it's a big game.
It's
for
the biggest
beginning-
year. The biggest game of the year. The most
biggest game for Arsenal, probably.
Most
yeah.
competitive game. I mean, I think Arsenal City would be a more competitive game. Don't
Well,
you
no,
think?
but that's where they lose points. So this is where they have a chance of maybe getting a draw. And
Score predictions, guys. Come on.
It's a good one.
4-0 for me.
4-0.
4-0. No Odegaard, no Rice, no problem. That's what I want to say. I don't think I'm very scared of this. Look at that back line. Udogi, what's his name?
Udogi, one of the best wide fullbacks
Fullbacks,
from last year. So
He doesn't even.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he got replaced by a better Italian left back in the
No,
Italian team. Yes.
That's no. He
Yes.
was injured. He was injured.
Yeah. Well, now he's not getting back in the team because Calafiori's in. Boys, let's go.
Calafiori's not a fullback.
Calafiori plays left back.
He plays DM. He could play left back. He could play right back. He could play center back.
Yeah.
You obviously didn't watch the Euros properly.
Well,
Max, your score.
I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs because fuck Arsenal. And, yeah,
2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. Let's
What
go.
a terrible prediction.
I agree. I think Arsenal's very short-handed this game. They have no depth. They have a couple of big key players missing. It's probably going to be a 3-2 Tottenham.
3-2 Tottenham.
3-1, maybe 3-1 even. Let's see if Jorginho gets his penalty.
We don't have any believers in the house other than me. Come on, boys. We don't need Declan Rice and Odegaard.
They're also wearing their ugly Portugal jerseys, and I don't know what's going on here.
we're gonna.
Kai Havertz is going to score his first and last goal of the season.
Trossard playing as a 10 behind Havertz. I don't know.
I'll be happy for Trossard to get
I
my
don't know
1 or
about
2
this.
goal that I need for fantasy, and then the rest of them could go, they're not very good.
Timber starting a left back. I'm ready. I think we got a big game today. I think easily we win this game. I'm not scared at all, not whatsoever. Let's go. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go. What do you guys think? Combined 11.
Oh, yeah,
What do you think gets in? Anybody gets into
That
the
must be
Arsenal
so
team?
cringe.
Let's do a quick combined 11 then. Okay, in goal, I mean, you have to go Raya, I suppose. What do you think?
No, I'm going Vicario.
Okay, of course you are. Okay, in goal.
Vicario is a great goalie.
There's
Everybody-
no. He's
Are
not.
you going to cut me off while I'm talking?
He's
again,
not.
or-
He's not starting. Raya is the best goalie in the league right now on form.
This is the 4th game week.
I know. Oh. Well. Stream lagged, guys.
That's fine. Continue with your lineup. Yes.
Yeah. So for me, there's only one Spurs player that gets into an Arsenal team fully fit, and that's Human Son. I don't see left back. I start Calafiori or Timber. Udogi could go sit home. Center back Gabriel Saliba. What do you guys think? Is there?
I mean-
hold on a second. Why don't you just list off your lineup?
Okay.
And then
Gabriel Saliba, right back, Benny Blanco, midfield, Rice, Odegaard, and Thomas Partey. I'll put in there. Of
Okay,
course,
now Party doesn't.
striker, Kai Havertz. On the right, I'll have Bukayo Saka, and then I'll have Son on the left.
I disagree. I don't think Havertz.
Oh, you think who?
I think just on last season's performance alone, you have to put Solanke up top.
You want to start the game time?
What is the game on?
game has
It's about to start.
anyway, and actually, I'll let
And
you
we're off,
finish.
boys.
Max, I'll let you finish.
And yeah, well, look, I don't know. I mean, I think look, Havertz is on good form at the moment, but he's not a better player than Solanke off of what I saw last season. And
He's a better player than Solanke.
What would be your 11 for today, Max?
honestly, I wouldn't mind Udogie at left back, given Timber and Calafiori just aren't proven as much as Udogie was.
That's very well said, Max. Your lineup?
Yeah, your lineup, please. Give
Well,
us
no,
your
that's
lineup.
that's the thing. I mean, Arsenal with Udogie, Son, and I think Madison gets in there somewhere. I mean,
Yeah, you get him where? Ahead of Odegaard?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna help Max
especially if
on this
Odegaard's
one here.
injured.
I'm gonna help Max on this one here.
Corner boys.
I've made. We don't have to describe.
Anyway,
every
Raya
version.
goal. You got Arsenal's back line with Udogie on the left. I'll take Arsenal's midfield, and you put Son and Solanke up top with Stack on the right. That's my lineup.
That's solid. I've made the lineup as it should have been made for who could have possibly played today, and that
Okay.
leaves out a lot of Arsenal players that Alexei has in his lineup.
But I said
There's no-
combined 11 fully fit.
No, you didn't say fully fit at all. It's today. We're combining the 11 of today. It's today's game we're watching, not last year's.
Fair
And
enough.
so that's why you see Vicario and goalie for me. Obviously, Saliba and Gabriel, you can't not have them compared to Tottenham at least. Pedro Porro and Udogie on the flanks, on the defense. You have Party and Bentancur in the defensive mid or center mid. Madison, Saka, Son, and obviously you gotta have Dominic up there. There's no other option.
Yes, there is. It's called. His name is Kai Havertz.
No, he's not.
Kai Havertz. The German. You know, you can't not start the starting striker for Germany. So, like, is he ever going to touch the
He's
England?
the starting fullback for Germany, as per
Yeah.
Tommy Turtle, who decided to do whoever the coach is there now. So, it's okay. You can have faith in your own players.
Yeah, if we're gonna go off of today's available players, Madison obviously gets in.
Madison is 100% the attacking midfielder of the game today.
I mean, if we're doing it, based off, right now who's available, I'd put Madison in.
I just don't see why you wouldn't do that. But anyway,
Well, I would, but not if a fully fit Odegaard is here, right? That's what I did.
But he's not. He's hurt. and
Okay,
he's
then
crying.
I'll put Madison. You want me to do it?
And he's crying.
What do you want me to do? Like, I made.
Nothing. You said your lineup. You did it wrong. You failed.
I don't know, man.
You failed. Now you see Tottenham in their second half here.
Anyway, game has obviously started pretty evenly based possession wise. I mean,
It's
I
2
ass-
minutes.
The game just
in.
started. We don't have to. We're not getting paid like Martin Tyler and Andy Smith here. We'll watch the game. We'll comment on whatever. Looks like Tottenham's about to get awarded a corner. Oh no, Son takes it out of the corner. Who do you guys think is potentially man of the match or super sub?
I could see Kai Havertz scoring a couple goals today.
So you think Kai Havertz is your man of the match?
I
Or
know.
that
I'm saying
was-
Bukayo Saka. Look at it. Look
That
at
was
it.
crazy.
Dispossession. Let's go. Come on.
They,
Kai.
they
All right.
barely even got it back, Arsenal. That was crazy. It was
Yeah.
they didn't know what to do. Kai
Well,
Havertz with the worst pass of all
Oh
time.
my
I think Son's gonna have a good game.
There you go.
I really do.
Son?
Son, yeah. Yeah.
Son to score? What do you think?
Now, do you have any depth in your front line at the moment? Like if
What are you talking about?
No,
Well, there's
let's-
Jesus on the bench.
guys, we forgot.
Oh,
we
it's Jesus
forgot
on the
one
bench.
big player. Guys, everybody forgets. He goes from one blue team to another.
Raheem,
he hadn't
the
had a
dream.
good journey. Hadn't had a
Yeah.
good journey. He's still bad. He's still old. But everybody thought, you know what? Let's splash him cash. Let's get a loan here. Let's pay him $200,000 a week. Just to sit on the bench and say that. You know what? Let's give him a shot back on the English team is what they did. So,
I think
They have a dream.
terrific signing, Raheem.
they have Raheem Sterling on the
Terrific
bench
signing.
and
Terrific.
terrific signing. You would say that.
Yeah.
When,
I think he'll make an appearance this game.
Yeah, he's likely gonna. That's one of the only viable substitutions they have. But
Oh my God, party! What are you doing? Raheem to come on and score. That's a good prediction, Adrian.
No.
no, I don't think that's the prediction I've said. But I think Raheem. I don't even know if I could consider him a good super sub because I don't know if he's gonna come on with all this energy that everybody expects him to come on with. So,
He's not that old. I don't.
but he
everybody's
doesn't have that
talking
much energy. They're
Oh,
taking it
what a
out! What a
save.
save by David Raya.
Let's go. Macario who? That's why I put this guy in my starting.
Well,
lineup. Come on.
Macario's not going to get that much action. That's why he's going to finish with a clean sheet. That's the difference. What good passing play here? Pedro Porro to Son to
What do you
Kulusevski.
guys think of the other Premier League games this week? Liverpool taking an L.
Well, we'll start with Manchester United. They started off the week 3-0.
Sure. 3-0, yeah.
I can't believe it, bro. 3-0, and I got this guy Jay celebrating in a chat against Southampton. Like, come on, man. Like, be quiet. You just got whooped 3-0.
You were celebrating against Watford. Now you're not going to celebrate
Watford?
against Tottenham.
Watford
No,
haven't won in
Watford,
the league.
no,
yet.
Wolves.
But yeah, I celebrated because Wolves is a
Wolves
is a
is a
real
somewhat
Premier
stronger
League team, not
Yeah,
Southampton right
yeah,
now. You know,
yeah.
and not only that, Ben Brereton Diaz.
Has been awful. I saw his record. Brenton Diaz hasn't won a game in like 20 games.
He's got to be one of the worst strikers I've ever seen play.
Yeah, he's not terrific, but he should have taken the penalty. He gave it up to Archer, and Archer he missed it.
It was a
How do you
terrible
not
penalty.
score a
Brereton
goal?
Diaz is the face of Chile right now, and I've never seen a worse striker in my life.
Yeah, well,
That sucks.
Well, he's not a
he's
striker.
not a real Chilean.
He's not a
either.
striker either.
Why is he not real now? Why is he not a real Chilean?
He's
Isn't he American?
No,
he's
British.
he's
British.
more deep line than he's not a
No, I know.
he's not a number 9 is what I'm saying. He's
Oh, that's what you're trying to say.
he plays a little deeper than that. He's more of a
Yeah, he's a creative and forward.
you know how like Totti used to play, right? Like more.
Well,
I wouldn't compare him to Todd.
I don't know if these words in comparison.
How do you pronounce Toddy? Is it Toddy or Tati? Toti? What is it?
Totti.
I don't know. Do you have
Tate?
Totti.
Tate?
man,
Totti. Yeah, I mean, what was then we have
focus on English before you start.
Man
talking
City
other languages.
with another big win, coming back from conceding first once again.
Yo, and not only that, the same. Haaland again, 2 goals. He has 9 goals in 4 games. Crazy, man.
9 goals in 4 games, which is the first time in Premier League history that someone has 9 goals.
By the way,
after
don't
4
mind
games.
Alexei. He's using his big chompers there to.
Oh!
David Raya with another big
Yo,
save.
what is going on, guys? Come on.
Big save. Oh, handball here by Timber, but that's okay. Let him play with
That's
the ball.
Thomas Party.
That was number 5.
That's Thomas Party.
Well, I guess it was, Looks like he might have been offside, this son. Oh, no, he was on. Oh, everybody was on. It's too bad. What a save.
Cat-like reflexes. Meow.
Yeah, cat-like. Did you think he got that in Turkey with his teeth, too, or? I'm so happy, Mikael. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, Kulusevski.
Here it is. The
Guys,
ginger.
close him. What a...
This
perfect
is a
block.
rough start for Arsenal. Spurs was the third big chance of the game there.
Spurs is coming in hot. The Greek freak is managing them to success. He's doing his best.
Honestly, I was expecting tactics to be flipped. I expected Spurs to be more on the counterattack, but it seems to
Well,
be.
you can't expect anything good tactically out of a manager like Mikel Arteta. Let's just be honest.
All right.
It's just, I don't
Isn't
know.
your favorite manager of all time Mourinho?
And?
And you like park the bus? Oh, Saka, let's
That's not
go.
what
He's
he
in. Saka's in.
Yeah,
Oh.
Saka with the worst cross square of all time. Mourinho is not only known for park the bus, and he is known for it because tactically he's able to break you down defensively, which is a tactic. Unlike Mikel Arteta is known for what? Oh, being
Playing
Pep
beautiful
Guardiola's assistant
Playing
manager.
beautiful football.
Mikel Arteta is known for being Pep Guardiola's assistant manager. So, that says one thing about somebody. Pedro Porro going to throw in here. He's directing them.
But yeah, Liverpool, they lose, at home to Nottingham Forest. And
I think
Not
that's
surprised.
something- I'm not surprised. Yeah, I think that's something that was coming for them based off of I don't know
I mean, I don't think you call it coming for them. They've been playing really well up to this
they
point.
do play well, but they're one of those teams that I find grinds out points in a way where it comes to an untactical situation, and it's just a couple of their forwards just doing all the work at some point. Sometimes that's the way I feel.
Salah, terrible game. This is why I say Saka is the best right winger in the Premier League right now.
Well, I don't like Salah, to be honest with you. But there's no chance Saka is weighed up to Salah like that. Let Saka get maybe a second FA Cup or something, and a 30-goal season, and then we'll see. I don't know. But
What about a Premier League?
Yeah, sure. That's a good start.
that would start, but I don't know if he would be able to start that
This
so.
season, boys. I mean, we need something from this game because we got City after.
Oh,
away.
massive foul here by who's this? Ben White here. He thought it was a tanning bed. He kicked it open. It's Heung-min Son. Gonna put in the best.
I
cross
think
of all
this
time. We're gonna see a goal right here.
These are the kind of chances. By the way, Madison to take a free kick here,
Let's
an
go.
outswinger.
The Swedish,
into
the
the
ginger
box.
Swedish. Oh,
No,
that
a little
was
low.
god
A
awful.
little low.
That was not good at all.
Nope. Okay.
That's
Well,
the state of the Premier League. Honestly.
Can we talk about Aston Villa's comeback against Everton? Blew another 2-0 lead as well.
I don't know what it is with Everton, but like Calvert-Lewin, he's scoring goals. He's helping them as much as he can. I don't understand. They just crumble at the very last second. I don't know. I don't get it.
They're going down this year.
I see that.
No, I don't know if they'll go down.
They're struggling.
Losing 2-0 down twice is
Yeah,
relegation
but
form.
they're not getting spanked. Like they're still scoring goals. They're competitive throughout the match to a certain extent. You know, like I think they'll come around and they'll find.
What is
themselves.
it? Is it a mentality thing? How you concede 2 goals? You're winning 2-0 and
they're
you
not
lose
really
3-2.
a great lineup of guys there. Like let's just be honest.
Sean Dyche, he should do better. He's a defensive manager. I don't get it,
Yeah, but they don't have good defenders.
man.
Objectively.
Spurs are really popping the ball around.
Spurs are playing the way Arsenal dreams to play, passing. You know, oh my god, look at this fumble here. It was a foul. What is it? What are you complaining about? Exactly, he tumbled over him.
He tumbled. Some might say
Timbered.
timber.
Look at that. Look, he's holding on to him. What's going on here?
What the? Oh, that was some judo throw right
That was
there.
some
Huh?
kind of freaking Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I don't even know what. What is Timber? He's Brazilian, isn't
He's Dutch.
he? Oh, then well. Come on, guys.
You
That's what he said.
Holland is currently on track to break a legendary record of the fastest player to score 100 goals for a club.
Really?
What? How many games would that be in?
So Ronaldo
That's what I was going to say.
has the record at Real Madrid.
Oh, at Real Madrid.
Yes, for Real Madrid. I mean, it wasn't for Man U, I'll tell you that.
No, but at Juve, he did it in like 2.5 seasons.
Okay, well, at Real Madrid,
I
he
think
said
he has the Italian record.
it's 105 games to reach 100 goals
Oh,
for
wow.
Real Madrid. Okay? Haaland is currently at 99 goals with 103 games.
He's not being it.
Nah, he might beat it. He
So-
only has two. He has 2 games to score.
Well, he wants to beat it. He has to score against Inter in the Champions League. So
So hold on. Sorry, let me just get this straight. It's 105 games, 100 goals, right?
that's Ronaldo's Real Madrid record, yeah.
Okay, so he's 2 games behind in a goal.
Yeah, well, if he wants to beat the record, he's got to do it in 104 games.
Yeah, so he'd have to score 2 goals next game.
No, 1 goal. 1 goal. It's fastest to 100.
200. Okay.
Yeah. So 1 goal next game, and he beats the record.
I think that's very doable from a guy like him.
Not against Inter, right? Because Inter's a strong, very good Italian team, right?
They are. It'll be a lot tougher than any Premier League team that he'll have to face. But
He's
the
gonna
thing
score a
is,
hat trick. Let's be honest. Come on.
he,
I didn't know it was against Inter.
he might score a hat trick. But that has nothing to do, I think, with the team he plays against. Because as you could see, when you play against good teams, bad teams, he's scoring goals.
Oh, that's a bad giveaway.
Oh,
Oh,
Solanke.
Yeah, this is why Solanke. Why is he in the Premier League? That's I don't
What are you
even know.
talking about?
He's garbage, trash. How you go from Kane to
You're
Solanke?
just mad. You wish you would have splashed the cash for him.
No.
You'd have been so happy. You'd have had like 9 jerseys of him already. You'd have a tattoo with his name on it.
Look at that.
He
How,
should've
how,
shot-
how, how much longer do
He
you
should have
need?
shot. He should have shot.
No,
but
he should have. I think the open man as well. I
And
don't.
Ben White, what are you doing?
No, it's just
Saliba is
did
just-
a good job
yeah,
there.
he's
Yeah,
just
that was
too
a good
good.
defensive play.
Oh,
by
come on,
Saliba.
let's go. Timber down the left.
He's jogging to the ball. This guy.
Put it in. Oh, what is that?
That's a typical Arsenal cross.
Ooh, a little karate kid kick there.
Good control,
oh.
Dominic. Oh, and he fouled him.
No.
Another
he
classic.
just
Oh,
Saliba.
of course, a referee.
Another
Of course.
classic Saliba. Push and go. Push and go.
Oh, yellow
yeah, that's
card as
right.
well.
Yellow card. Get well deserved. Push and go. You can't just do that, man. The back's face behind him. You got to be more.
This is what I'm saying,
You
that the
gotta
referees
be-
are against us.
Yeah, the referees are against another handball here. This is just ridiculous.
Honestly, I want to talk about Haaland's second goal. Okay, real quick. That goal was fantastic. Okay, and that's the kind of goal.
His most recent one.
Yeah, no, yes, his second goal he scored is the one the Ederson assist.
Mm-hmm.
That goal is why Arsene Wenger's offside rule.
You're good. You're good. Just-
Anyway, that is why Arsene Wenger's offside rule would not work. Did you see what Haaland did to that defender? The ball went over, and he purposely went around him, and and bodied him out. Just didn't allow him to run. So when the ball landed, the guy was trying to run, and he had Haaland in the way.
I mean, it's Ethan Pinnock, right? That's not happening against William Saliba or Gabriel Magalhaes.
you know what?
Or even De Ligt will stop that, despite how bad I think De Ligt is.
Yeah, De Ligt had a great game last game, so that's fine.
Yeah, I guess Southampton
predictions
is
are-
okay. But what I'm saying is that's against unexperienced, like one of the not top center backs in the world. You know, there's no way Saliba's getting bullied like that. There's no way. There's just no way. Like I said before,
the thing is you can't. Those kind of statements like that are not. They're pretty. They're not objective because a bad bounce can happen to any defenseman. Anything could happen. Like it could have been any defender. If it had been Van Dijk, Saliba, any of the above, and that would have happened, you'd have said, "Oh my God, what a thing!" But at the end of the day, Haaland still did the same move he would have done to whoever the defenseman was.
no.
Yes.
No.
No.
No,
Yes.
Saliba's not getting bullied like that. Neither is Van
You didn't
Dijk.
hear what I
Oh,
said. You didn't hear what I said.
oh, Timber!
Yeah.
Oh,
Really good shot in traffic there.
I mean, Haaland did score against Arsenal last year, if you don't remember.
no, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
When?
There was 2 fixtures, right?
Yeah. Tell me when he scored against Arsenal, please. In the both games where they scored 0 goals. If you scored,
I know Alan scored against
yeah,
Arsenal.
he did, right? In which game? The one that they drew 0-0 or the one we won 1-0?
Okay, well, it was one of the games.
Which game, Max? The one where they scored 0 goals or the one that
What
they
a
scored
save
0
by
goals?
Vicario. What a
I
save
didn't see that. What happened?
by Vicario.
What happened?
It was an awful header by Kai Havertz, and it was a perfectly saved by Vicario. Grabbed it. Look at the Trossard there. He looks like he just woke up from a slumber.
Max
got
is.
Timber.
What a save!
What a save. Timber absolutely fouled him on the side there. That's not a handball. If that is a handball,
Let me see that again.
if that is a handball,
I think it's a handball.
I don't think you know what you're talking about. Just please refrain from
Max,
stupidity.
which game did Haaland score in? The one where it's 0-0 or 1-0 for Arsenal?
Maybe it was a
Let me
maybe
see
it was a
here.
friendly game. Maybe it was a cup game.
He did not score against Saliba and Gabriel last year.
Must have been the year before then.
Yeah, it must have been.
Oh, they won 4-1 and
Okay, are we gonna go back in time? Is that what you want to do,
So,
Max?
but Saliba,
yeah, he scored 2 goals against Arsenal the previous season.
Okay, the
in each
previous
fixture.
season. He's literally on terrible form against us right now because he's playing against Prime Saliba, Prime Gabriel. My guy is.
the thing is you didn't know anything about these players before they joined Arsenal.
Everybody knew about Saliba.
I don't know.
Saliba was touted as one of the best upcoming center backs. Nobody knew he was going to be this good.
Well, I
But-
don't even think he's this. I don't even think he's this good. I think
Okay.
this.
Oh, he's in. Gabriel Martinelli needs to get up.
Yeah.
He needs to leave, bro. What is that? You're on a breakaway against Vicario and you pass it to him.
Vicario's a great goalie.
Put Sterling on, and bro. This is his last chance, Martinelli, man. I don't want to see him starting next game.
You're gonna sack him?
No, I don't want him to start. This is ridiculous. How do you miss that? How do you shoot such a terrible shot and get on a breakaway like that?
Write a letter to Mikel. Oh, another foul here. They're not gonna call it. James Madison.
That's absolutely terrible. Martinelli, really, for the past couple of years now, has been on very, very bad form.
Well, he's only been there for a couple of years. So,
Well, he's been there for like 5 years. He's been starting for us.
well, that's you said past couple. So, we'll see. We'll put that as a toss up for 3.
Well, couple is usually what? 1, 2, right? A couple of things.
Yeah, but past couple, like we'll say, including this one, that's 3 now.
That's few.
No.
That's few.
No.
Anyways, what a terrible shot. Like, Arsenal should be 1-0 up right now.
Udogi looking to play in the Ball of Dreams here. Back to Bentancur.
Martinelli's so ass. But yeah, as we were saying, Max, Saliba and Gabriel are, the best partnership in the league.
I mean, and goal-wise this season, they're not the best.
Yeah, so far Arsenal have conceded every game, right? Or
They've conceded. How many goals do you think they've conceded?
well,
please?
I know they conceded.
They've conceded 1, and you're gonna talk as if we literally have conceded the same less goals than City.
Interesting,
Yeah.
but they have more points than you.
Okay. Not after this game.
Well,
Actually, yes. after
yes,
this game.
they will because you guys are points behind. You need a catch. Tottenham playing in the Arsenal defensive half here.
Chelsea win 1-0.
Yep.
Sancho comes on to assist his first contribution for Chelsea.
Good for him.
Who scored? Nkunku?
Nkunku, yeah.
Man.
Right after getting subbed off for Jackson. And I thought Nicholas Jackson was having a pretty good game.
Oh!
Oh, there's a goal right there.
No, that's a foul.
That's not a foul.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's a
cannot
foul.
do that.
I don't know.
Of
Dominic,
course, Solanke's doing that.
You know,
The goalie had it in his hands when he touched him.
let's see this here. Yeah, but they both went up for it at the same time. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually,
Ooh.
it did touch his head. He
Okay.
didn't have a good grasp out of it. It looked a lot worse.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a
That's
foul.
not
actually.
a foul whatsoever.
I thought he had pushed
Not a
him while he
foul
had the ball.
whatsoever. And if anything, if that crossed the line fully, that is a goal. So, but they're not going to review it because God forbid.
I mean, it didn't go in. It's fine. It's.
They probably did it.
I wouldn't call it a foul though. He did not have full control.
Wow, what a pass by Vicario. Very good vision. He's got to get it out quick now.
Putting his team under a lot of pressure.
Well, it looks like they did it to themselves.
He
so.
thinks they're playing. He's playing with prime Barcelona, but it's Tottenham Hotspurs. It's Van.
Yeah, that's all right though. It's okay. Get it out of your system.
Van Run. That's all he can do. He sprints. He should go to the Olympics and just run all the time.
Oh, here's a replay of.
Yeah, here's a replay of Martinelli. What is this here?
Like, what is this, man? Like, how do you look? You have Saka on the right. Just square it to him now. What is that?
To be honest with you, I think if he just squared it,
You think you're prime Cristiano Ronaldo for Real Madrid?
It was a good shot attempt, honestly.
No, that's a terrible shot. Terrible.
Oh look, he's upset.
Well, yeah,
Puta madre.
Sterling's got to come on for Martinelli, man.
Sterling's gonna come on for Havertz. Watch.
No, he's not. Havertz
Yeah,
is
he
playing the 9.
No, he's not.
Jesus will come
No.
on for Havertz if anything.
What a good push away. Oh my goodness, good.
Saliba, come on. Saka with the ball, edge of the box, put it in. Oh, that.
Yeah, that was
Close.
not good. Was not good. Oh, a little spinorama for the kids.
Your mic, something wrong with it.
I think it's the wire, guys. Vicario
Kulusevski's through. Vicario's gonna get the assist here.
Kulusevski.
Vicario thought he was prime Anthony there.
What did I say? Oh, I said Vicario was through.
No. Well, no, I'm saying Vicario doing his little spin. Thinks he's Anthony.
No, it was a good fake. They should add that into FC 25. I'd love to do a fake spin with my
Fake.
goalie.
Who else played? Nobody else. Right? We went through the whole top 6, eh?
Well, Brighton played against.
You think I care about Brighton? Come on now.
Okay, well,
Who did they play?
I don't remember. But De Zerbi lost his job for what's his name?
Leicester blew a 2-0 lead.
Who's the coach for Brighton right now?
I don't know.
It was Zerbi.
I forget his name.
But it was like a surprising addition. Zerbi's a good coach, but they obviously weren't happy.
I saw the highlights of the Brighton game. They had so many that goalie for the other team saved like it was a crazy amount of saves. He had.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But I don't remember. I still don't know the Brighton coach's name. But it's this new German coach, and he's the youngest coach to ever coach in the Premier League.
How old is he?
I think 31. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe his birthday just turned. Happy birthday, if it is. Happy birthday, 32 years old. But he's got a very revolutionary no midfield style of play, where he doesn't really. There's no midfielders, but they're all false positions, and they all constantly change. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually I've been enjoying watching Brighton. Joao Pedro's up there. Some big teams could probably use Joao Pedro on their team, but
Yeah, I'd take him.
I think he's really good. I don't know.
I'd take Joao Pedro.
I wonder if it was just a contract thing where he was just locked into his contract this offseason, but I'm surprised no team tried to go for him publicly. Anyway, maybe the offers get put in and automatically rejected. Who knows? Put down the shredder. I wonder how do you think they come into through paper nowadays, or they put emails?
I mean, I think we're behind those days.
Yeah, but like, Brighton gets an email. Hey, 30 million for like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so
Like,
easy.
how do you know it's not a spam?
It's just so easy to just like shift delete. And,
Like, what if I email Brighton right now?
Well, you think it's carrier pigeon? How do you think they do it down up there in England?
I think like in the movie, it's a phone call. The deadline day. They've got
Oh, it's a phone call. It's
you got
probably a
the
phone
secretary. You got You got Arteta on line too.
Yeah, like in you're thinking of Moneyball,
Moneyball,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Draft Day. You know,
Or Draft Day. Yeah, yeah.
put him through.
Put him through. Put him through.
Udogi's in.
Oh, he's
Oh,
pressing
offside,
hard.
offside,
Pressing hard.
offside.
I don't think he was offside at all.
Was that Udogi or is that Bissouma? Is it
Basuma's
Bissouma?
not
No?
playing.
Oh,
Basuma's not
that was
playing.
Udogi.
That wasn't offside at all. He had the ball the whole possession. But that's okay. Kulusevski's they're piercing through. Oh,
Kulusevski playing
What are you
a.
talking about? That's definitely Basuma. Who's that? That's Basuma.
That's Udogi. That's Udogi.
No, there's two
He's not playing Basuma.
black guys. It's Basuma and
Okay,
who's
let-
that?
That's Udogi, my
Oh,
friend.
that's Udogi.
Holy cow!
But there's
shut up.
another guy.
Okay, let's.
And for the record, by the way, Udogi was with Italy during. He's with them during their. What's the tournament going on right now?
There's Brennan Johnson is
Oh,
the
it's-
right wing.
Okay, that's who it was.
Yeah, great headering attempt. If it's still recording as it sleeps, maybe just leave it.
No, we're good. We're good. Oh, I see what you mean. No, but I'd like to make sure we're still in frame.
Sure. David Raya.
Do we want to talk about some other leagues? I mean, Barca's playing today. Like
They're playing right now. Oh, at 10
At
o'clock.
10, they're
Yeah.
playing at
Yeah.
10.
Real Madrid win. You know,
Two
Real
penalties.
Madrid, 2 penalties. One for Mbappe, one for Vini.
yeah.
Did you watch the game?
No.
So then I don't think it's adequate for you to say these things.
Did you watch the game?
I did.
Were they fair penalties?
They were fair penalties.
Of
Like
course they
most
were.
penalties that are all given are fair.
Not for Real Madrid.
No, not for Real
2
Madrid.
penalties in one game. You know.
You know, it's a strange agenda you have against Real Madrid. It's not quite the same I have against Arsenal because I think that's unanimous. The Real Madrid one,
Oh, he's in.
he's not in. Martinelli.
Oh, Martinelli, you need to go home.
Oh, Trossard. Who is that?
What is this, bro?
Okay.
The guy is playing like.
Kulusevski. Look
My
at
God.
look at the engine on this
Kulusevski.
guy. He's been running this
What's
midfield.
the song they sing for Kulusevski?
You think I know a Kulusevski song?
The Swedish on fire. What does he go?
Your defense is terrified.
No, there's one. They have a good song for him. He's ginger. He's Swedish.
Oh, you're on your own on that one.
Oh well. I'll find it. I'll sing it for the boys and girls.
Kulusevski.
Shout out to the fan who commented on our last YouTube video requesting for a watch along. Not quite the watch along, but watching with
Yeah.
for sure. Watch it later along.
Yeah.
So yeah, Barcelona playing. That's probably going to be another win for them.
Let's check the lineup real quick.
Well, they're playing Girona. Girona had coming off a
A pretty good.
pretty great season for them, considering. I
Giro-
mean,
Girona, aka Man City B. You know.
yeah, but I mean, I think it's just part of the funding group. They don't really have any other players. So here it is. Oh my goodness, James Madison.
What happened?
I would do what I would do
Why
for
did
his
they? It
children.
looked like they stopped there. That was weird.
And they got Savinho. For
Lamine Yamal starting. By the way, if you look at the people with the most assists in 2024, where do you think Yamal is on that list?
first.
He's first.
2024, by the way. That's a
Well,
long
how
time.
many assists? 4.
No,
No, in 2024, meaning the calendar year.
the calendar year, the whole year.
This is so dumb.
Why is that dumb?
Why is it dumb?
Because you shouldn't. The
like-
season's over from this previous,
Okay, well, we're starting from the beginning of the
and
year
they're
until
including
now.
obviously all of his Euro.
How
games.
many
Yeah,
assists?
well, that was an assist. Those are
How
more
many
than.
assists? Do you know the number?
12.
No, it was a lot more than that.
You know,
It was
usually
like-
when
it
you
was, I
come,
think it was.
usually when you come up with fun stats, right?
Wow.
I want to know what the stat is. Is it like 6? Is it
No,
10?
it was. I think I remember it was 14.
14. Okay, you remember or
Well, I'm looking it up now, but if you seem to be
14.
are you are you
14 assists between 2 seasons.
are you
bro.
are you checking transfer market, Max? Because we know that they're not very accurate with their assists.
okay. You know what? I looked at every France goal to see where they got those,
Yeah.
and this is where. By the way, one of them I think should count. So in the final of the
For
Wor-
context, guys, we were debating who had a better World Cup in 2018, Griezmann or Mbappe, and one of Max's points was Griezmann had 4 assists, which officially he had 2.
officially had two. Oh, but this is where those assists came from in the.
Wait, which assists? The 2 that were made up by you? Fabrication?
By the way, in the statistic I gave you, I said Mbappe had 1 assist. Officially, he had 0.
Yes.
So
I
they
leave it-
both technically, were propped up by these.
okay, but
Okay, no, I'm gonna talk about those 2 assists real quick because even though they weren't officially counted, they did directly lead to goals. Those
I don't
passes.
care. So you know
So
what?
first of all, first one in the World Cup final, the first goal they scored against Croatia was a free kick by Griezmann, which arguably might have been on target. Okay, it was an in-swinger cross, and the Croatian player it clipped his head and went in the goal.
Okay, good job.
So the last person to touch the ball before the Croatian player was Griezmann on the free kick.
Definition, not an assist. Because now you're not counting all the times maybe Mbappe did that, right?
No, I did. Well, obviously it did because it counted one more assist for Mbappe.
Oh, we're in. Timber's in. Corner kick, boys.
I did do that. The application gave Mbappe one assist that World Cup, or officially he didn't.
Okay.
And then the second one was
in the final when he put it in, and then the Croatian player.
No. When he passed to Pogba, and Pogba shot it, it hit off the defender, and then he shot again.
So that's not an assist.
Well,
you see, Max.
But that's the thing. This
fabrication.
is why assist isn't even a good stat to begin with in many ways.
No.
Well, it's silver compared to gold. That's for sure.
Look, here's the problem with an assist.
Corner's in. Oh, that's another goal opportunity there by Arsenal.
Here, let me tell you the problem.
They're saying he didn't touch it, but
let me tell you the problem with an assist.
For the headphones users,
he definitely touched it.
For the headphones users watching,
he definitely touched
he
it.
didn't touch the thing.
Yes, he did.
No,
That's a corner kick.
For the headphones users, I apologize in advance.
Here's the problem with an assist.
It's loud
Okay,
for us too here in
if
person.
me a random pleb gives the ball to Messi in my half, Messi dribbles past the entire team and scores, that's an assist.
Yes.
Whereas if Messi dribbles across the entire team and then passes it to me and I tap it in, that's also an assist.
Yes.
Are those two things worth just as much?
The definition of an assist?
No. Fuck the definition.
I don't care.
No. Fuck the definition.
Yes, they're worth the same.
No, but are they worth the same to the outcome of the game?
Yes.
No, that's ridiculous.
Well, there's better
So
assists.
what's more valuable,
There's
me passing the ball to Messi and him dribbling past the whole team, or Messi dribbling past the whole team and then squaring it to me for a tap in? What's more valuable?
There's assists that are better, and there's assists that
Exactly,
are worse.
which is why a stat which could be so.
what,
that's the problem with the stat.
Yeah, but you want made up assists. That's
No. There's a middle ground. There's a middle ground in which someone taking a free kick and it deflecting into the goal is worth something. And you're not. And when you say Griezmann only had two. When you say Griezmann only had two assists officially, it doesn't take into account that his free kick, without any other French player touching it, from a free kick, literally no other French player touched it, led to a goal. And it doesn't take that into account.
He scored.
That's a foul, and he's going to get a card for this because you just can't continue to play on here. That's a foul. He continues to play on.
There's a fight right now?
Good. Should fight. Saka, stay out of it. You're a little boy. I don't want you to
Isn't that a problem, though?
No,
that when you say
not,
Griezmann had 4 goals and 2 assists, you don't take into account that his free kick directly led to a goal.
Max, you know
Okay.
No.
Hold on a second, Alexia. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna. I'll be the adult here in the middle ground between the two of you. Firstly, Alexei, firstly, Max, I'll say, objectively, and you didn't know, and this is fine. Unbeknownst to you, it was a miscommunication. It was it's not your fault. The app said the website said there was 4 assists. You said what was on the website. It's not up to you, or it's not your job to know how those assists were accumulated. You did the research.
I get that, which is why
it was a mistake. Objectively speaking, Alexei, 100%, he's right. The pass to an own goal is not considered an assist. It's never been, and so most statisticians, or most websites that give stats, I don't think consider it. I'm surprised Transfermarkt does, because in my opinion, Transfermarkt's a very, good website. It's well reserved. It's highly regarded. I'd say even more objectively than. I'm a big fan of SofaScore, huge fan of SofaScore, but Transfermarkt's been around for a very long time. And
they inflate stats, as we saw.
I don't think they inflate stats.
To be fair, yes,
it's not their fault.
Their burden for an assist is different than other websites, but
then the rules of the game, right?
No. Assist is not a rule.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it is because
it's an
when
official stat.
when the official stat goes into the press box and goes to the statisticians, it's not considered that.
It's not. Yeah, there's an official thing in
football, but
what an assist is,
it's still arbitrary, and
it's not arbitrary. It's very simple.
There's
you
also
pass it,
there's also official stats for dribbling and everything like that.
And not only that, I'm gonna say your argument for Griezmann was he had 4 goals, 4 fake assists, right?
Well, 2 official.
Yeah. What you don't understand is he scored 3 penalties that he earned none of. So do you not take that into account? He scored 3 out of the 4 goals.
No.
3 out of the 4 goals he scored were penalties, and he didn't win any of them.
That doesn't come into consideration.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't, because it goes in the same way where Max is trying to describe one player working harder for an assist or less hard for a goal. It's the same thing.
Of course,
Penaldo,
fan is defending
Bro,
the penalties.
Messi had five
He
penalties.
scored 7 goals, and he scored 3.
And 5 of them were penalties.
3 of them were penalties, but of course,
What do you mean 3 of them are
3
penalties?
of them, 3 of them. He scored a penalty versus Croatia. He scored a penalty versus France, and he scored a penalty. He scored 1 more penalty. But of course, you think he scored 7 penalties because you listened to the
I didn't
propaganda.
say 7. I
You
didn't
said
say
5.
7.
You said 5. You said
Okay,
5.
he scored 5. He had 6 penalties.
He did not. No, he did not have. He missed one.
Maybe
First
he's
of all,
talking
Exactly.
About, maybe
He-
he's talking about the penalty shootout penalties. As
Yeah,
well.
No, I'm not talking about penalty shootout
You're
penalties.
probably talking about that.
No,
because
no,
he only
no.
scored 3 penalties in the World
Okay.
Cup.
Okay.
He scored.
He missed
4
the
real
penalty
goals.
against Chesney, so there's the 1 miss.
Okay, he missed it. So what?
So now we're at 4 penalties. He made 5 pens.
He didn't. I just named you all the pens.
Did he not score a penalty in the final?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
scored 1 penalty in the final. He scored a penalty in the semifinal, and he scored a penalty in the quarterfinal.
And he had a scored penalty in the group stage. And he
No, he
missed
did
the
not.
penalty
He
in the
did
group
not score.
stage.
Oh no,
He
wait.
missed one and scored one in the group stage.
He scored 1 in the group stage. Sorry.
And he also missed one then because they played Poland in the group stage. So there's your 5.
no, there's not 5, bro.
You just named 5.
No,
He scored 4. It was 5 penalties he got.
he scored 3 penalties.
You named 5 penalties. You're telling me he missed 2?
No, I was wrong about 1. He scored in the final a penalty.
There was 2 group stage penalties.
and he scored versus
and
the
there
Dutch a penalty. I don't think he scored versus Croatia a penalty. He did not score that.
Maybe no, I didn't say Croatia. There's one in the final, one in the Dutch, and then there's one I think against Mexico. I know for a fact he missed the one against Chesney.
Whatever. He was still by far the best player in the world.
Maybe the goal he scored against, I can't remember if the goal he scored against Saudi was a penalty or not. I don't think it was.
It was.
So then there's the Saudi one.
Yeah.
So Saudi, Poland, those are 2 penalties.
Okay, but he didn't score versus Poland.
I know he missed
So
it.
why are
he
we
still
talking
took
about
the
it?
penalty.
Yeah, but we're not talking about it. Like,
okay,
who
no,
cares?
but he still took the penalty. He still had 5 penalty shots.
Max, can you double check this? Did he score 5 or 4?
Hold on, I'm checking.
Anyway, regardless, you're being a child by questioning Max and belittling him for getting a stat wrong that he had no power to make it
with
right.
me. He was arguing.
No,
with
he's
me.
not arguing.
Yes,
he was just trying to defend himself.
No,
You-
and he uses the fact that Griezmann scored 4 goals, but
Okay,
3 of
but-
them were penalties. Does that matter to you that he didn't win any of those penalties, Max? That those penalties, one of them was won by Mbappe, who ran the
Again,
whole
if
thing.
you score a tap in, you didn't earn any of that goal apart from tapping it in.
Mbappe scored a goal in the final from basically outside the box. He played very well in that World Cup. Mbappe deserved the player of the tournament.
Like, I mean, he didn't deserve the player of the tournament. Modric was a better player.
Yeah, Modric, sorry. Yeah, Modric.
But
No, he deserves the player of the tournament in the 2022 one.
This is a heated game, boys.
by the way, Mbappe didn't start every game that World Cup, just so you know. You might add that as a plus for what he accomplished, but
Yeah,
he,
that's
he
right.
wasn't a
didn't
starter
start-
every
he
game.
didn't
Like
start every game.
Griezmann did start every game.
You don't think Mbappe started every game?
In
I know, I
2018, he didn't.
No, he checked. He had 6 starts.
He was like 18 or 19 years old.
Now, the other thing I want to say is, I mean, there's a third player France had that World Cup that also has a shout for being player for the French team, and that's N'Golo Kante, which we haven't talked about.
N'Golo Kante was a humongous part of that 2018 French campaign for sure. They made a song and focused him mostly.
N'Golo Kante. Yeah, you know what? Griezmann got snubbed from that song. Mbappe had a whole verse.
It's hard. It's hard to put Griezmann into a song,
Yeah. They didn't give much life to the Giroud, Griezmann.
They didn't really give, and you know what? Maybe deservedly
Lloris.
so, but not
I
much.
see a trend.
Not much of the Caucasian, players got much love. You'd have to go look into the lyrics and see maybe they were squeezed in. You didn't hear it.
No. It's only he like quickly names him at the end of the song. He gives a little shout to Lloris and
he does
Didier Deschamps.
Antoine Griezmann penalty.
He does say that. That's the only one though. The rest are out the
No,
end.
I think he does say Antoine Griezmann.
He does.
Yeah,
penalty.
but that's it. And then Mbappe gets the accélération rapide, Kylian Mbappe, and then he says it again.
Listen, they can make a song about how who they want.
Varane, no love.
Look, those are the pure French people
Pavard,
showing French
nothing.
love to their people.
Lloris, nothing.
But this is the the actual population of France, not what the people think. Those are the real populace of France, making songs about their people that they like about the population of France, and that's all. And that's all you could say, really. That's normal. So, good for them. They won. It was an interesting World Cup that year. So, good
weird
for them.
segue to 2018, Max. But you know what? It was fun.
Speaking of 2018, we have I can't recognize the boots. It looks
Solanke.
like that's not Solanke.
Who's that?
Solanke is
that
dark in pigmentation.
Is that Johnson?
That's
Johnson.
Johnson. Yep, Johnson. Is he black? Is he white? Doesn't matter. But I tell you what, Solanke, not white. Well, actually, he might be half white. Now that I think about how he looks.
A lot of race in this.
Next corner here, coming into the end of the half. Solanke lined up. Romero, I hate him. Not a good cross. Madison about to receive, fighting off.
Under
Martinelli.
pressure from Martinelli, but Martinelli, of course,
he let up.
can't get the ball.
James Madison missed a lot of opportunities playing for England this past summer, unfortunately. Hopefully he does good on his... big foul here by... who's number 20?
Jorginho.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell me how the best Italian player in the few best...
you don't know what you're talking about. Please,
last,
please,
like, 10
please.
years
Stop.
is
Stop.
a Brazilian guy.
Stop.
Tell me.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
No, is that
Stop
not
talking.
true?
You don't even believe that yourself.
Well, I mean, who else is there to compete?
It's not any of them that play on Arsenal right now. So what are
Jorginho.
you talking about?
He's the best Italian player that's been part of Italy in the past, 10 years.
Who? Adobe?
Yeah, just stop
Jorginho.
talking.
Oh, Jorginho.
Just stop talking.
I mean,
Just stop talking.
I mean, can we name a better Italian player in the last 10 years?
Yeah. Chiesa.
He's not, no.
Why is he not better than
He's not.
Jorginho?
Jorginho was nominated he came third in the Ballon d'Or.
Because he won everything that year.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Well,
He's the
Chiesa
best
didn't win
Italian.
everything.
No.
Chiesa,
He just won a Euro. He just won a Euro.
Yeah, he just won the Euro.
They didn't even win the league. He was a phenomenal part of his Fiorentina team. Then he got transferred to Juventus after that.
And that's why he went for 13 million to Liverpool. Jorginho went for more.
Chiesa is not officially on Liverpool right now.
Yes, he is. Of course, you wouldn't know that because you don't follow the Italian league.
No, I don't think he's eligible to play until.
Yes, he is.
So how come they haven't put him in the bench?
Because he's not very good.
No. Alexa, you have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. You would absolutely give away your left toe to have Chiesa over Martinelli. You're crazy, man.
Right now,
You're
yes.
crazy.
I'd take Chiesa.
No, just stop talking.
But if Jorginho is the best Italian player.
No, he's not. He's not even the best.
best Brazil.
He's not.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not.
he is a Liverpool player, by the way.
No, I knew that he was anticipating on transfer, but I didn't think he could play until the winter. Kulusevski putting in.
Johnson's
Johnson.
in.
Ooh.
Over the bar.
Skied. We're up on the plus 3 minutes here in the end of the first half.
Yeah, coming up on the end of the half here.
And that's it. Yeah, Jorginho most definitely not the best Italian player, best Italian midfielder. None of those things.
He was up there.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, Verratti's better than him. Barella's better than him. Jorginho didn't even play for Italy in the last thing.
No, but the one where they won.
Okay, they had no other option.
Well, he was starting and he was the best player on that team.
No, he wasn't the best player on that team. No, he wasn't. Alexa, you didn't even watch.
But you don't like Jorginho?
No, I don't.
Because he's a Brazilian.
No, it has nothing to do with him.
You guys have to go fish from Brazil to find.
You don't even understand.
Good Italian
he's just
player.
born in Brazil. You know that, right?
Exactly. Brazilian.
Okay. That's fine. Here we're about to see a red card here for an Arsenal player. Let's see.
That's a Tottenham. It's a foul on Spurs.
Oh, it's going to Kulusevski. Yellow to Kulusevski and
I keep forgetting his name.
Van de Beek.
No, that's a different. That's the Dutch guy. Who's this guy again? The fast guy. What's his name?
Van de Ven.
Van de Ven.
Son covering his mouth because he's got some choice words for the referee here. 2-time.
Okay.
I love Son. Son You know, did anybody watch Inside? Not Inside. I don't know what they called it now. That looked kind of clean to me, to be honest with you.
I'd have to see it from a different angle and see if the ball moved.
Dived. Anyway, when they did the where they did the documentary there for Tottenham during when Mourinho was coaching, I don't know if any of you guys watched it. I watched it.
I've seen clips of it, but
I liked it. It was very good, but I specifically remember the scene where Liverpool, Lloris and Son are having an argument.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, what was it about?
I don't know. It was something about Son wasn't getting open, or Lloris wasn't feeding the ball to him.
Son wasn't running back,
or something like that. Yeah.
I told everybody to run the back. You don't run the back.
But Son has to stay up, you know.
Me? What do you want to me?
That's what I'm saying. You know, that was just a wholesome moment of Son, just like he couldn't even believe that he got accused for that. The only striker. Son
has got to be. He's the one like Spurs guy I can't hate. I mean, he's just such a nice guy. I would take him on our team.
He's got a great. Character.
Yeah, this guy's horny for any left winger right now.
No, Alexei is just one of the biggest hypocrites of all time.
What are you talking about?
You're an incredible hypocrite.
How?
Because you are.
I'm consistent.
No, you're consistently hypocritical.
No, I'm not.
Anyway,
okay.
We've come to the end of the second half here. Zooming in on Martinelli's poor performance here.
Martinelli, see ya. Get on that bench.
Objectively speaking, Martinelli, who had the only good attempt at goal for Arsenal in that half, yes, he didn't finish on it, but doesn't make him a bad player. Doesn't say he's having a bad game.
I mean, that's he as a top player in the league.
I don't think Saka finishes that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he does. Saka is one of the best finishers from the.
Is Saka left or right-footed? He's left.
Okay, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, because he plays on the right. That's why.
Okay, I'm just saying he was coming in on the.
On his
left.
side, he scored it. He scored that.
No, but on that side, he doesn't.
All right, halftime, boys. What do you think of the game so far? Arsenal kind of struggling a little bit.
For sure. Yeah,
more some substitutions. I'm looking for Mikel to change things up. And,
some Raheem the Dream, maybe.
I'll take a Raheem on. Kai's. I haven't seen much of him today.
No.
A couple of headers. Maybe he could have scored one of them. But yeah, Martinelli, I want to see on the bench.
Is it too soon to give a man of the match prediction? Anybody stood out for you?
No,
Vicario to me looking like a.
Oh no, I thought he was got it awful. I thought, Raya looks like the best goalie in the league, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well.
Made one big save. Oh, my goodness.
Raya's playing well.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes.
playing well as well. Saliba,
Oh, look at Odegaard.
Look at Odegaard. Come off the bench, please, Timber is asking. Come off the bench.
Okay, so you had a halftime...
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's we'll leave that for after the game, actually. But you guys want to play some games for halftime?
No, I thought you wanted to do a combined 11.
All time?
Let's do it all time.
What do you mean? We did it already combined at the beginning.
Let's do all time.
Hold on. We got to put Adri back in frame here.
What happened?
It's because I went to the game thing.
But we did already a combined 11 of the game, so what else would it be?
I guess, yeah. I forgot about that. You're not even in frame.
That's why I said it. Nobody knows what I said. Anyway, Arsenal, the game's going as I thought it would go.
You thought that Arsenal would be struggling?
I thought Arsenal would be struggling. I think anybody in their right mind could have definitely predicted that Arsenal would struggle a little bit more than they typically would play, based off the fact that they're missing some of their key players. It's only normal. It's not a big deal. Why don't you agree?
I feel like I don't know. I wasn't expecting this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was expecting, like I said, a 4-0.
Yeah,
I didn't expect Martinelli to be missing one-on-ones and stuff like that.
You have crazy high expectations, brainwashed to you by, I don't know. You know what? If you need help, I can find somebody for you. I can get you to meet somebody. I don't know what it is that you need to help yourself here and your mindset and your mentality, but if you need it.
It's called belief and faith,
But belief and faith, I believed in Santa Claus for a while until I caught my mother.
Max, why are my legs in frame now?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And why did you change the scene?
Because I thought we were going to play a game.
No, we're not.
We're not?
No.
Well, if you want to do combined 11.
Yeah, we're doing combined 11.
Okay, well then where am I going to put this combined 11?
Okay, let's do a combined 11 together then. You want to agree on positions?
I already have my own 11, so I think I'd stick to mine.
No, let's make it. Let's try to agree on the positions.
No.
Let's have a
My
debate.
formation's a 4-3-2-1.
No, we're okay. First of all, we're not doing these 5 at the back. Well, I don't care. We're doing.
I said 4,
Yeah,
3-2-1.
we're not doing these formations. We're doing 4-3-3 like a normal person.
Okay,
and
then
we're gonna
4-3-3. It's the same difference.
And we're gonna start off at the keeper,
Well, okay, well keeper
David Seaman, 100%.
Seaman. I mean, since Czech did play for Arsenal, does that?
No. We're gonna
You
look
gotta
at the
put
times.
real keepers.
Yeah, come on. You can't put
Seaman, I don't know. Like
Not that. No. Hold on a second.
Max, of course you.
I don't rate. No one really rates Seaman.
Yes, they do.
No. Seaman is Arsenal's
on,
unanimous all-time.
No, I agree. But
So
I just think
Hugo Lloris.
yeah, I prefer a World Cup captaining winner.
Okay, well we gotta
No,
agree
no,
on
no,
this.
no.
So is that what we're gonna say right now?
I don't know if we have to agree. I kind of want my own team here.
No,
Because your
let's
team's
try-
going to be crap.
No, we're trying to. Let's try to agree here.
I'm putting Lloris up there.
Okay, but
Have you seen Seaman try to save that free kick from Ronaldinho and can't jump?
You can't just look at one spot. You got to look at their accolades, their
a good
Premier
point,
League
you know.
career, right? you know.
I mean,
don't think-
career-wise,
Well, no,
World
Premier League in the Premier League.
But you have to
it's
you
not
have
this-
to remember that
we're not looking at World Cups here.
it's like give or take minus 5 skill points whenever you put on an English jersey. Minus 5 to 10 skill points. Like you just automatically be bad.
okay. Well,
Anyway,
fine. We'll go Seaman.
Seaman. Okay, center backs.
I guess Adams and
Kolo Toure.
No, it's gonna be Adams and Campbell.
No.
yeah.
I want to. Okay, I want my own team.
Well, okay, but okay. Well, who would you?
Who are you? Who are
I
you
have my
putting-
own team. Let me just say
Okay,
my
no,
own
no,
team.
no,
Okay,
no,
but
no. We're
beside-
trying to agree here.
I don't want to agree
So
with
who
you.
do you have? Who
I'm
do you
never
have?
gonna agree with you.
Who would you put in there?
I have Sol Campbell at the fullback position when he was at Tottenham.
Fullback. He's a center back.
No, he played right back for Tottenham.
He's a center back.
Okay, but he's
though.
not a better right
he's
back
not a
than
better-
Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
No, he is.
No, he's not, bro. You're making us look like, bro. You don't put Sol Campbell on the
I
right.
put Sol Campbell in my team, but I also have Kolo Toure with nearly 400 games played for Arsenal.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
you have
he's-
Kolo Toure above Tony Adams?
No, Tony Adams is also there.
Oh, he has Sol Campbell, Tony Adams. He's doing everything not to get a Spurs player. I appreciate it.
No, I put you a Spurs player. Sol Campbell played
He's
for
not
Spurs.
okay, but okay.
He played for Spurs
Shout out to
first.
our Spurs fan. Sol Campbell is the Spurs legend. Right?
And I have Ashley Cole on the other side.
Okay.
You're welcome.
No, but we gotta agree here. We're gonna put Kyle Walker on the right. Come on, you can't have Sol Campbell playing as a right back.
I don't like Kyle Walker whatsoever.
He's he's probably the best right back in the Premier League history. I'm gonna give Spurs one
Negative.
player. I'm gonna be honest, open with you guys right now.
Hmm.
There's only one Spurs player on my team.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not
Kyle
making a team
Walker.
with you.
That's
That's why I'm not making a team with you.
There's going to be a striker in here as well, but
I play 4-3-3 on him.
yeah, and with
Yeah, and
Henry on
that
the
has a
left.
striker in it, donkey.
Okay, you know what? There's 2 Spurs players.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.
Okay,
So
anyway,
there's actually more than that.
Kyle Walker on the right,
So you're getting overturned,
Adam-
Adriano. 'cause
Tony
we got-
Tony Adams, Sol Campbell, center back, left back. We'll put
Cole.
Ashley
No,
Cole.
I'm actually going to make my own team later. You guys discuss between yourselves.
Okay.
I'll observe your picks.
Anyway, center mid, we got Vieira.
Vieira, you could put Bergkamp in the center.
No,
at the
you
10.
can't.
Yeah, you
can't.
can.
No, you
could
can't. No, you can't.
I'm putting Bergkamp in.
No,
Okay?
you can't
We're
put
putting
Bergkamp at
Bergkamp-
CM. You either put him
No.
at attacking midfield
yeah,
or
we're-
striker.
Yeah, we're putting him as a
Cam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cam. Okay, well, Bergkamp, Vieira, and who else we could put? We could put Cesc Fabregas.
Oh my goodness.
You know, it's
The disrespect is crazy. You know. That's all I
who
gotta
we're
say.
putting?
I mean, I can't think of any Tottenham.
Vieira.
center
You know
mids.
what? That's fine. Don't think of it. Also, I'll make sure that I make a good team for the fans here.
Okay,
because-
so I want to know what Adriano has to say after. So let's just build our starting 11.
yeah, yeah.
So
You
we'll,
should do
we'll
that.
go. We'll go Vieira. We'll go Bergkamp.
And then for box to box,
You know
Max,
what?
please
Honestly,
input. You know, don't
Mhm.
like Alexa. You know.
if we could, you want to go current here, we could put
Are you crazy?
we could put Dex in there.
Oh my
We
God.
could put Dex.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if I want to put Fabregas. You know, Fabregas probably has to go in there ahead of
But I don't think Fabregas played
Ozil.
Ozil, that'd be a Cam for sure. It wouldn't
Okay,
be-
don't think too hard. Don't think too hard. 'cause
I
want
just
my
I just
team
think
to be a
Fabregas
surprise.
played his best football I don't know at other clubs.
Yeah, at other clubs. Okay, moving on. We're going
So what do we need 3 in midfield?
Yeah, we're missing a midfielder.
put Bergkamp there at camp.
What do Bergkamp?
Yeah, but
we have Vieira.
a
and
CM. We're missing our CM.
Okay, Jorginho, you guys
No,
love
okay, Max.
It's not gonna be Jorginho either.
We're going Fabregas.
Fabregas.
Yeah, Fabregas.
All right, Fabregas has got to be, eh?
Okay, Fabregas is
Okay.
in there in the 3, and then okay, up front we got Harry Kane.
Okay.
Is there any discussion there?
No, Harry Kane,
Gary Lineker.
and then
Henry on the left,
Henry on the left.
and on the right you could. This is going to be controversial now, but
No, I got a position for my right position. and
Sanchez?
It's going to be great.
it's between 2. Honestly, it's Sanchez and Saka, and I do feel.
Okay, come on. It's definitely Sanchez out of
Sanchez-
those two.
Sanchez played more on the left, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're right, you're
we
right.
could play. We could play.
Well, no, I don't know if we should shift around positions too hard.
No, okay,
No.
you're right. Okay, if we're going pure right wing,
Sanchez doesn't make your team, that's all.
We could put Henry on the right.
No, Henry plays striker or left wing. Sorry, my friend.
okay, so right
So
wing.
we're gonna have to go.
Did John Barnes? He played left wing, right?
All right, guys. This is what we call.
Josh Barnes. What is his name?
For what team did he play for?
Arsenal.
Not Harvey Barnes.
No, Barnes.
Harvey Barnes.
Not Harvey Barnes. The other Barnes. The Black Barnes. What's his-
Hey, come on, man.
Played for Liverpool, Max.
Played for
But you know what? At the end of the day, we understand that you're new to
Oh,
the
Pires.
sport.
Pires.
We understand that you're new to the sport, but it is okay. Okay, it's okay. I understand. Pires also a left winger, left mid.
He also played in the
No,
attacking
he-
midfield position.
He played right wing as
Yeah,
well.
he played more on the attacking
You know,
midfield.
he played
left wing.
attacking midfield or left wing. Yeah.
You know, right wing. I'm gonna say it, Saka. He's got to be.
All
Saka.
right, Saka. Wow.
So our final team, we have Seaman in net.
I don't know.
We have Campbell, Adams, Walker, Ashley Cole. Then in midfield we have Vieira, Bergkamp, and Fabregas.
Wow.
And up front we got Saka, Henry, and Harry Kane.
Wow. No,
So
that's
2
a team.
Spurs field.
No, that's a team.
2 Spurs players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with your commentary, go ahead. Tell me what your team is.
So the better team here is obviously we have to have David Seaman, Arsenal. David Seaman.
Okay.
We have Sol Campbell's portion of his career at Tottenham in the fullback position. on
How
the
many
right
games
back.
did he play at right back for Tottenham?
I don't know, but he played enough to be recognized as one of their best fullbacks they've ever had.
Sol Campbell, eh?
I also have the pairing of Kolo Toure with nearly 400 games played for Arsenal, and Tony Adams, Mr. Arsenal, at the center back position. Ashley Cole, put him in there, obviously. Locked up Ronaldo, but Ronaldo took him off those chains later on in his career. Then we obviously have Vieira in the center midfield position. My attacking midfield position, was quite a toss-up for me. It was hard for me to choose just one player, but because I've chose this player because I think that out of all the players that could have been chosen,
Wait, hold on. You put. I gotta stop you. Sol Campbell.
yeah, played for Tottenham.
He played. Yeah, in 1993, dude. He was there for like a season. There for like 2 seasons.
He was there for like 3 seasons. Played for Tottenham.
He didn't play for Tottenham, but
And then he went to
70
Arsenal.
fixtures, yeah, that's
And then
true.
he went to Arsenal.
But
They scouted him from Tottenham. They said, you know what? We don't like you, but we're going to have this guy. And then they took him.
Okay.
And Arsene Wenger came. He spoke French. Sol Campbell said, I don't know what that is. And, they had their own little thing going on. So I had Sol Campbell there. Vieira. Again,
Yeah.
I continue to harp on about this attacking midfield position. In the end, I could have went with Freddie Lundberg. I like him. Wasn't the best player ever, but I liked him. Could have went with Bergkamp, but I thought maybe he was just a bit more of like at least a center forward to striker.
Yeah.
I could have went with, definitely, I could have went with Odegaard, but I definitely wasn't going to do that. Could have went with Fabregas, but I thought he had his better times at other teams.
You're going
So
with
I went with Robert Pires
Okay.
at the attacking midfield position. Do you disagree?
I disagree.
Okay.
I mean, if you include Bergkamp as a cam, he's definitely better than Pires.
But Pires, when Bergkamp was
Fabregas is better than
Pires,
Pires.
no, Fabregas is not better than Pires.
Yes, he is. Ozil's better than Pires.
Fabregas' better times was elsewhere anyway. But I mean, you could say that about other players I'm about to name anyway. And the other center midfield position that everybody forgot here, that I think is unanimous, maybe even better than Vieira, is Luka Modric.
Oh,
Tottenham.
That's a good one.
Luka Modric, Tottenham, that's an automatic.
I don't know if that's an automatic.
That's
though.
an automatic. He gets in over Fabregas 100%.
Yeah,
And he also gets in, maybe, you're not going to put him at
right
Cam.
wing. We forgot Bale. Definitely
No.
better
Hold
than
on a
Saka.
second there. Hold your horses. I have Bale at my right wing position. I have Bale. So you guys can have Bale. I have Bale. Because
Okay,
you've made your own teams.
Okay, but that's not how this works.
No.
It's not a test of knowledge. It's a test of making the best
Unfortunately,
team.
Thierry Henry had to go onto the left wing position. And, it was a toss-up between Gary Lineker and Kane.
Okay, it's not a toss-up between
not
Gary
a toss-up.
Lineker
No, it
and...
was a toss-up between Gary Lineker
No,
and Kane.
there's no such thing as a toss-up between Gary Lineker and Harold Kane.
No, it was a toss-up.
No, it's
It was
not,
a
dude.
to-
It's a
obviously-
toss-up where one of my coins is heavily weighed towards Kane.
It was obviously awarded to Kane, the position.
Yes, thank you.
But Gary Lineker could have
No,
easily
he
made his way into
no,
the
he
bench.
Couldn't.
Honorable
Okay.
mentions are
Okay.
Hugh Sun Min.
Yes.
You
Yes.
for Tottenham, you can't forget about him.
Human son.
Hugh Sun Min is what I call him. We're different. We're friends compared to you and him. And I could have even honestly put Jermaine Defoe. Could have even just for celebrations. I could have put Adebayor. I could have put for celebrations too. I could have put Aubameyang.
So your team is not that bad with Harry.
No,
with
my team is
I
probably
agree.
better than yours.
I agree. Modric and
I feel like
My team's won more trophies than yours.
Saka goes in ahead of Bale.
no, I think
Okay.
Bale definitely goes ahead.
And thankfully, off of that, the second half is about to begin, and we don't have to talk about Saka versus Bale anymore because Bale's getting icon cards, whereas Saka,
He will get an icon.
no, he will never get an icon
You
card.
don't think so, for real?
No, for real.
Max, change the scene, please.
No, for real. Saka needs to do a lot to get an icon card. Bale was better than Saka is right now when Bale was his age, and he was a fullback.
Okay, yeah, Bale's good.
Okay,
All right.
so let's not
At the end of their careers, I think we're gonna talk about Saka differently. I feel.
No, I don't think we will.
At the end of Saka's career, he could go down as the best Premier League player of all time.
Yeah, you're right.
He
And
could.
you know what? Max could sub on one day at 29 years old and be and win Chile the World Cup, and he'd be known as Chilean best player of all time.
What does that have to do with it?
Because all it takes is a maybe. And if you're gonna bank on maybe, that's fine. But I'm banking on absolutes. And Bale, he's absolutely much better than Saka. And right now, he's better than Saka will ever be.
I don't know about that.
If Saka doesn't tear his fourth ACL, he's gonna get a knee replacement and break that one too. If that doesn't happen to him, he might have a chance. But
Why is you bank on injuries as much as Alexei banks on Saka winning 3 Premier Leagues?
well, there's the same difference there. For you. There's your answer.
Well, the second half is about to start. My 4-0 is looking like a long way away.
For the record, I just want to also say, for the amount of money they put into this, stadium here in Tottenham, I think it's a pretty nice stadium. It's not like it's an obtusely sized stadium, but
I mean, it's very nice.
I think it's very nice. They have the cool little golden whatever their crest is, turkey, eagle, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what
It's a
to call it.
chicken.
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Is that a chicken?
It's
Is
not
that
a
what-
chicken.
is
It's
that
a
what that is?
rooster. It's a rooster.
It's a rooster.
It's a
Wait.
cock
That is, isn't it?
in French.
I mean, in English
In
too.
English too.
Oh, I guess yeah. English is my fourth language, so
What's your first language? Yapper.
love.
Wow.
I speak the language of love.
Oh, why'd he block that, dude? He was through on goal.
No.
Martinelli's
kept
here.
it in.
Oh,
He made sure he cut a couple extra holes in his socks to make sure the circulation can go through. Trossard, prancing upwards. Martinelli offside there. Vicario will
He's
go on it, though.
offside.
I don't know if he was actually offside though.
I mean, the ref raised his hand.
Oh, did he?
Did he? Oh, okay.
But I didn't see the actual linesman raise his flag, so I think he's the guy who says offside. Really?
Well, I think he did because the
No, I don't
referee
think
would
so
not
though.
have
But
raised his
Son's
hand.
about to give it to Madison here. This play-by-play, even though I said it wasn't necessary, I keep giving it.
Yeah, you keep giving. it.
Yeah, I keep giving it. But you know what you keep giving? False hope to the Arsenal fans. And I don't say the Arsenal fans because you're one of them. And if I think we're talking about epitome of Arsenal fan, it'd be an honor and a privilege for you to be joining there with
You know what I don't like?
Arsenal TV and what's his name? Robert. His name was Robert, right?
Who?
The
Robbie.
Robbie. Yeah, with what's like all those guys there.
Yo, this is what this is for me, by the way. This podcast, I'm just it's an audition.
for being on Arsenal TV.
Yeah, I'm trying to take Ty's spot because Alan's really disrespectful. He told me yesterday. I saw Alan. He's like, "Yeah, man, you're just Like you might get big, but you're gonna be known as Ty. You're gonna be known as the Ty. Like he doesn't like my takes.
Oh well, thankfully that's something me and Alan can agree on for sure.
But your takes, you have some crazy takes.
Does Alan have anything to say about my takes?
I mean, he doesn't like your take on. He sometimes when you say you
In one word, please. In a couple words, not
not a lot of the time, because sometimes you make takes about really big players that played for Arsenal, and you say that they're not as good as Di Maria, and to me that or just as good.
Or so you've
I might have thrown in a word or two.
No. So what you're doing is what do they call it there? You're projecting your disliking for my take
manipulation
onto no.
Manipulation. Yeah, I'm manipulating a little bit the
Oh, what a
who's that? Solanke? Oh my god.
That was a strange kind of I don't know how I feel about that forward play there.
Oh guys, I want to say something in the comments. There's a battle that's been going on for about 6 days now between a few people in our video about the icon or hero of Di Maria. And there's a big debate between Di Maria and Eden Hazard. And it's been going on for a couple days now. Every day I get a notification.
Who's better, Eden Hazard or Di Maria?
Yeah, there's a really long discussion.
What do you think it is? Who do you think is better?
mean, for starters, Di Maria definitely has way more international success than Hazard, and that has to be taken into account.
He has more club success as well.
But peak-wise, Hazard definitely had a higher peak. Now, Di Maria is one of the best assisters of all time as well. He's second in assists per game.
Before you, sorry, Max, I don't mean to cut you off. Before you move on though, because I'm going to forget. Isn't it beautiful that you can't even pinpoint Di Maria's peak because he's just like constantly around that area.
I mean, yeah, he's been very consistent. I agree, but Hazard definitely his peak in 14, 15, 16 area. Was untouched dribbling wise. He was a great assister, a great scorer.
I'd probably even put 17 in there.
Yeah, maybe even 17 there. I'm just saying that Hazard there was better than Di Maria.
18 in there too.
But Di Maria over a career did accomplish more. Now I get it. Like, how much impact are we going to put on Di Maria's Ligue 1 stint, since it is a bit of a farmers league? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like.
Yeah, but I don't even think that's his peak. Like when he was at Madrid.
Yeah, no, but his biggest capped club was PSG, right?
So, is that right?
Yeah.
What you're just talking not
okay.
waffle.
I'm not sure if that's the case.
What do you think Di Maria's most?
Real Madrid.
Madrid, I think, and I think, but I could be very wrong.
PSG for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I think Benfica might be like his third or second because he was there at the beginning of his career and he just did 2 seasons there or a season. So. He just left, but I don't.
And I do think it's Di Maria, by the way, and only because I feel like Di Maria is a better scorer.
Okay, well, thank you. First of all, I just want to call you guys out for saying I was waffling here. Okay, because I wasn't even slightly correct. I was super correct. Okay, he had 190 caps for Real Madrid and 295 for PSG, over 100 more caps. So that's.
I just said, is that right?
I didn't feel like he was there for that long.
He was there for a really long.
How many games does he have for Benfica? I'm just curious. More than Real Madrid?
33. Oh no, sorry, 170. That was goals. Sorry, 176. So it's right under Real Madrid.
Oh, right under Real Madrid. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, despite the fact that he played in PSG for a long time, I don't think you should take that away from his career. It's still one of the top leagues, and Hazard played there as well. I'm gonna say Di Maria to me is a better scorer, better finisher than Eden Hazard. I don't think Hazard's ever scored 20 goals in a league. I think.
I mean, the only league. I mean, wait, 20 goals.
20 goals in a calendar year. Has Hazard done it? Probably, actually. Probably.
I mean,
20 goals in a calendar.
I'm just looking here at Di Maria's numbers, and I don't think I see any.
The thing is when Di Maria was at Madrid, for me, he played such a vital role, and he. I mean, based off of the way I saw it at the time, he sometimes came off the bench. He sometimes started, but he was always, and this is one thing I love about Di Maria, he was content on just being a provider for the team. Like he was happy to just do whatever
but
the team needed to be good.
I get it, but at some point, he's never the best player on the team, and that says something,
Well, I disagree. I think he's on every team he plays on, except for maybe you could say United. He becomes a very important role.
I'm talking about the best player on the team.
He's not.
Because Zlatan was better, Mbappe was better when they overlapped slightly. Messi is better, and all the Real Madrid players.
Okay, but I guess you can't fault him for playing with the best players in the world. Whereas Hazard,
I get it, but
played for Belgium and he played
like
for Chelsea.
when you see Hazard, he was always the best player on the team he played for. I mean, De Bruyne obviously was close for the Belgian team, but definitely at big points in time.
But I mean, objectively
Hazard was the
speaking,
bigger
if maybe
threat.
you would have done a swap for Hazard and Di Maria at Chelsea, and Di Maria played the way he played, let's say, for example, like he did for Madrid, and he did as he would have for Chelsea, then you'd also say that he would have been the best for Chelsea.
I mean,
I'm sorry, that was a bit of a...
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying there. I mean, it's very speculative. I think, honestly, his time at United is a little underappreciated. He did get 4 goals and 11 assists in a campaign, which...
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's
isn't
nothing
bad.
that's nothing to go crazy about.
Right. No,
but he did play for... That United, in my opinion, was like...
Yeah, no,
it
obviously
was
there
really
were bigger
bad.
problems
I
there.
mean, Di Maria is a big game player. Hazard was not. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
Di Maria scoring in Copa America finals, World Cup finals. To me, it's Di Maria, and it's not close.
I mean, Di Maria, even in his later years, was still providing at the utmost for any team he played for, like internationally.
Champions League winner.
Champions League winner, yeah, with Madrid. Like, but I mean...
yeah, I think
Hazard has a Champions League with... Oh, no, he doesn't.
Technically with Real. But
Di Maria with
technically
that
has one for Real.
Yeah.
with the 2014 Champions League.
That's what I was saying. When I think of Di Maria, I think of 2014, 2013, and 2013, 2012, and he had ridiculous...
Well, in the 2014, he won. He was in the team of the year, the overall team of the year. Then
he was on it for a couple times when he was...
no, he was not. He only got it once.
Only once? Are you sure?
Yeah. Manchester. That's when he moved to Manchester United for like 68 million.
I don't.
Yeah,
I thought he was there for a couple times at least.
After that, it was pretty much just Neymar.
But Hazard's
Messi,
never got it.
Yeah, and Ronaldo up there.
Well, unfortunately, Hazard played through a time where, if Hazard was playing the way he does right now, we'd be talking about him like players talk about Saliba, best in the world.
What do you mean the way he does right now? He's retired.
No, I'm saying, if Hazard played like the way he did now, in this generation, we'd be talking about the same way people think that Saliba is the best defender in the world. There's not a big sample space of the best, and so now any big achievement, any like semi-large to medium achievement is considered like humongous. But when Di Maria was playing and Hazard was playing, but when Di Maria when they were all playing there, he was Ronaldo, Messi, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Now it's not so much anymore, and we're seeing this new turn in world football.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, like we see Hazard failing at Madrid in the La Liga, where Di Maria did well, and then vice versa, we see Di Maria not do so well in the Premier League, where Hazard shined. So
I think the Premier League is suited for certain players. I don't believe that any good player could play in the Premier League. It's a very different style, and definitely Hazard most definitely adapted to it. But maybe that's because Hazard came in young and left old, whereas Di Maria came in kind of, on the end of his prime and then left even older.
He was in his prime.
Yeah, he was definitely in his prime.
When did he come? He was 28?
26, 25.
He was that young?
Yeah, he was 26, I think.
Wow. I don't know, 26. He's like 34 right now. How old is he?
When was this? 2015.
Okay, but how old is he now?
This is 10 years ago. So even if he is 34, he'd be 24.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I honestly, back to the game, I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now from Arsenal. I don't know what's taking him so long, Arteta, to make a substitution here. But
he doesn't have very many to
getting
choose from,
crowded
so
in the midfield, getting dispossessed very easily. Martinelli's still on the pitch. I don't want him to start for Arsenal.
I don't think the Arteta nor the rest of the Arsenal teammates think that Martinelli's having a bad game. He just wasn't able to finish that one attempt.
Every time he gets the ball, I'm not convinced.
Yeah, but he's pushing forward. He's trying. Nobody else is being able to try.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's so poor.
Okay, we're up. Kai Havertz with the ball. Martinelli making him run. Can he beat him? No,
That
it's
was
too slow.
no,
Van de Ven.
I'm sorry, but that was not Martinelli's fault there. Not many people.
No,
are
that was
getting
an
that
awful pass by.
right. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the pass to make. Honestly, I don't think.
Well, it was just because it was made by Havertz, But I not that it wasn't. I think it was a decent pass.
I
But
think
I would have probably, as a ex-professional player myself, if I was Hazard, I would probably cut in a little bit and then give the pass off to lead
were
the
Hazard.
defender. Havertz and Hazard. I probably was as good as Hazard back in my day.
I think this is a good time. I think Alexa and I prepared some hot takes. I've got mine here written in front of me.
Okay,
I think I want to share a few with you guys.
sure.
You guys ready? Okay. My first hot take, and this is there's some bias here because I love this player. I think Kevin De Bruyne is the best passer of all time.
Passer, like
Passer.
straight up.
Passer. Vision.
Can you lower my headset a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Because you know why? Because the absolute bullshit that's coming out of your mouth is hurting my head. Okay, because that is how could you say that when Lionel Messi's alive?
I know Messi's a great passer, but if we're just looking, and I did get some stats.
Even more lower. I wasn't joking about that.
I think I'll just mute your mic. Thank you. Okay. Anyway,
just seriously lower my headset. It's actually you're really loud right now.
Okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, first of all, let's talk about just pure statistically passes or assists per game, since you love assists so much. Okay, assists per game, he is third all time. Okay, the only two people above him are Neymar and Di Maria. Funny enough, however, both played in Ligue 1. I'm not going to count those too much. Okay, you get assists. The people say Messi had a poor stint in the
French league.
In the French league, he had 15 assists then in a season, and no one talks about that as any big accomplishment because it's Ligue 1. No one cares. You got to score. You got to score 30.
15 assists is nothing to go. About.
15 assists. I
think he had 18.
Maybe even 18 assists. Look, and no one cares because it's Ligue 1, and to impress in Ligue 1, you have to get 25 assists and 40 goals to have a good season. Look, De Bruyne plays in the most competitive and difficult league in the world.
Competitive.
And still manages to have more assists per game than Messi. Okay. Who played in a prime Barcelona team that were scoring, 110 goals a season? Some crazy, ridiculous numbers. Okay.
Let me tell you right now. Is the only thing you're looking for?
No, that's not it.
Assist.
Look, a little bit more of that is
Timber's in here. We got Trossard free in the middle. Can he find him?
No, he
can't.
can't.
My God, what are you doing, guys?
That's why Calafiori would have been the much better option for today's game, but they couldn't. Get it.
It's also the eye test. That's a big part of it. You see the range of passing he can do. He can.
Messi looks way better when he's providing.
Yeah, but you just get a hard on every time Messi touches the ball. Okay.
No, but you just said eye test.
The eye test. Look,
don't talk to me eye test and talk about Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne's passing is gorgeous.
It's not better than Lionel Messi's, bro.
It is.
What's more assists in the career?
Yeah, well, he has twice as many caps as well. It's ridiculous how many games Messi's played in his career. De Bruyne's career, unfortunately, has been laden with quite a few injuries, which has hurt, his overall stats. However, that's why I like to look at things at a per game basis, and on a per game basis, look, you know how we're talking about Yamal being the top assister in 2024.
Yeah,
De Bruyne was injured, large part, right, last season. Who's the second most assister? It's Kevin De Bruyne. He's consistently at the top of the assists tables, even with the injuries at play. Okay, it's the range of passing it's the long balls, it's the short passing, it's the interplay, it's the crosses. It's just everything with him.
Some of the passes Messi does, I don't think De Bruyne would do. I think every pass that I've seen De Bruyne do, I've seen Messi do something similar. I think Messi is just he's in a different planet. You can't even compare him.
Did you see that through ball he did with his head in that one game? He did a header through ball.
I know, I saw it. But did you see Messi's assist to the right back there?
Molina.
Molina.
Yeah, in the World Cup. Yeah, it was a great assist. Okay, I've seen De Bruyne do that assist.
Okay, no, but I'm just saying I have not. The way he moved, the way he put it through
but
his
you said moved. Yes. Messi moves far better.
He's a better passer, Max.
I don't think he is. I think De Bruyne. And look, even if we're not just talking about assists, if you look at like just pure passing, like in terms of progressions be forward on the pitch, De Bruyne's better. You know, he controls the game more than Messi. I mean, I guess Messi's career as a whole hasn't been mainly as a playmaker as much as De Bruyne has. But, you know, De Bruyne whereas Messi is more of a, you know, a winger forward. He doesn't work out. He doesn't participate as much as De Bruyne does in the build-up. And that's part of the passing. It's passing out from the press and dropping further back and breaking down midfielders, you know, and he does that more than Messi because of the position he plays for. Anyway.
I disagree. I think Messi is.
Anyway, Adriana, what do you think of my hot take?
No,
Kai Havertz is in ya.
No, he's not in ya. Good.
Martinelli.
Martinelli to
Saka. Saka's on the right. Can he cut in? Can he find a shot?
No, he can't. God, man. He can't. His only move is just got blocked. It's ridiculous.
Oh, here he comes again.
Oh,
corner kick for Arsenal.
Pass.
Adrian, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I can't even. Definitely Messi's ahead of him. I even think, you know, Sat-Nav.
You talking about Scholes?
I'm talking about Paul. I mean, you know, KDB is a ridiculous passer. I have to agree unanimously. He's a good player. He's a great passer. I don't know. Assists, I think, often
skewed.
Not.
I mean, it isn't the perfect stat. I agree.
But I mean, I think it often.
Some would say.
I think it often has to do too. It's a obviously assist is a 2-part point. You know, you can't get an assist without the goal. And I won't say KDB's been gifted a better strikers throughout his period of.
He hasn't.
He hasn't. No, compared to Messi,
no.
or you know, maybe other great passers. But
corners in here, Gabriel. Let's go, my guy. Yes. Let's go! I told you. 4-0. 1-0. Let's go, boys. It's easy. It's game over. Gabriel Magalhaes. What was I saying? Best center backs in the world play for Arsenal. They could do everything. Defend 0-0 up to 1-0. 64th minute. Doesn't matter. I told you.
Okay, stop.
No worries.
It was a corner.
No worries.
It was a corner.
No worries. Best set piece takers in the world.
Who took that? Is that
Boom.
Saka? Is that Saka?
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka, bro. That's 4 games in a row, goal contributions.
Well, push on the back there, no?
Vicario almost had that. It's tough. Very good header. Very, very strong header. Right down the middle.
They left him open, though.
Well, they were all bunched up there. A lot of pushing around there. Very good header. I don't know I don't know if the corner was I don't know if the corner was that good, but Gabriel made sure he got there, put his head on it.
What a finish. Look at the passion. Look at the passion. Look at his face. There's veins coming out of his forehead. Let's go, Arteta.
Yippee. We scored a goal. Well, it's 1-0 Arsenal. We'll see how the game progresses. Plenty of time left.
I like this, though. This is the perfect time in the game for
Arsenal to crumble.
To light a fire under Tottenham's ass, and they're gonna go for it.
Because Tottenham most definitely has earned this game more than Arsenal. Usually the case when Arsenal get results over, you know, competitive teams, they don't necessarily always deserve the win.
So you just said when Arsenal beat competitive teams, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, your propaganda, of course.
Do you know what the word propaganda is?
It's propaganda. It's Arsenal propaganda. You think that everybody. You think every
this
game
is
Arsenal
not
play.
1904 USSR.
No,
these words like propaganda.
You're Kim Jong-un of football, bro. All you do is make propaganda against Arsenal and Lionel Messi. That's what you do.
It's not propaganda. It's just.
It's propaganda.
It's just the truth. Here we go. We got well, that's, you know.
I think it's time to get Sterling on for a debut, boys. I think that's what I think. That's
Sterling will definitely get on by the 70th minute, I believe.
Gabriel,
unless it's you know.
You one of the best goal scoring defenders in the world today, Gabriel.
What the heck are you talking about?
He is goal scoring in terms of
brother.
What?
You can't. Did you say of all time?
No, in the Premier League right now. I said.
I think you said in the world right now.
In the world, whatever. You know, he's good at scoring goals. He's a very
okay, but he's not the best. He's not the best center back to score goals.
No, he's not. I think that
it's very far from it.
Romero, I think, was last year the best.
And Romero is still not the best. You're talking about Romero.
Oh,
like, just
speaking
in the
of the
Prem.
devil.
What?
Speaking of the devil.
Romero appeared on the screen.
Oh.
Anyway, whatever. Who's this here? Is that Bissouma?
No, that's it starts with an S.
Sissoko?
No, he doesn't play there anymore. It's been
That's
many
why
years.
That's why I was confused. 2 subs here coming on. Looks like for Tottenham. These guys look very young. 29 here. Who's that? Who the heck's Dobert? For Bentancur.
Sar.
That's Sar.
Okay. You guys want another hot take?
Not right now.
I just want to see who else is coming off here. And Johnson. So they've added. I don't even know who this guy is though. Anyway, it looks like a baller though. Passes my eye test. Look at him with those braids there. Beautiful. Very nice, my friend. Go on, son. He's gonna be the difference maker. I already know it.
I'm waiting for Arteta to make his first change.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't want to. It's okay, guy. Don't worry. 1-0. It's okay.
Kai Havertz.
Oh, that looked like
Corner. Another corner.
Looks like
No.
Goal kick.
How is that?
Yeah, Havertz hit the ball.
Well, no.
Results agree.
It was. I think it went off the defenseman last, but he must have been offside. When scoring first, they have Arsenal. When scoring first, 59 wins, 7 draws, and 1 defeat. I guess that's going to change by tonight. 2 defeats. That's going to be crazy.
I think now Spurs have to push to get that equalizer. I feel like it's going to open a lot of chances up for Arsenal to get a second here.
It might, but I mean, they were both looking for, to score a goal. So
Yeah, we got technical difficulties because
there's a lot of devices on my internet right now. But let's hear another hot take right now.
Another hot take while we're waiting for this?
Oh, I could just switch.
This might be harder to argue, but I think Ederson is better than Alisson. I think
because you're dumb.
In modern football, look, I'll give Alisson. He's a better shot stopper. Pure goalkeeper, I'll take Alisson any day of the week. And I looked up the stats.
So you said Alisson.
No, yeah, I know. Alisson is a better shot stopper. He'll save you more goals than Ederson. And I looked it up. It's at a rate of 7% more XG saved. Sure.
Okay.
But nowadays, your goalkeeper isn't just a shot stopper. He's part of the defense. And what Pep has been able to do is get an extra midfielder by replacing one of his center backs, essentially, with Ederson in the build-up play. And when you have an extra player in the midfielder, moving forward and building up the plays becomes a whole new game. And people like Ederson are what made that possible.
So why don't you put De Bruyne in that?
Well, because he's not a good... He'd be a terrible shot stopper.
Max, when
No,
you're
he's-
looking at goalkeepers, nobody is going to pick somebody who could pass the ball better than a guy who could save better.
Look-
Just not, you don't think Pep Guardiola would take Alisson in his team?
No, I don't think so. I think...
In Brazil, they start Alisson.
but they don't play the same way. I think for Man City...
Exactly. So you're talking about a very specific brand of football,
Yes.
only played by Manchester City and Arsenal. That's
Well,
it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nuanced.
I get
argument.
it. Well, look, first
Well,
of all,
so
if we're going to talk about careers, obviously Ederson's had the far better career.
By the way,
That's hard to
not
say.
to cut you off here, but
I mean, it's easy
looking
to
like the
say.
70th minute, as I predicted, Trossard's going down, touching his foot, and it looks like Arsenal's going to make their first substitution.
Anyway, look, in the build-up play, Ederson is a far better asset. And you saw it last game against
Oh, yeah? In the build-up? What about scoring goals? Who has more goals?
okay, yes, there's a one-off there. By the way, that's his 4th assist in the Premier League.
Everybody knows that Ederson is not the best shot stopper. And when you look at Manchester City, how many goals they concede, he concedes very
No.
easy goals.
No,
to
no.
concede.
I'm sorry. I looked at the stats in terms
I don't
of
care
his
what
shot
your
stop-
stats say.
No, I looked at
no,
shots saved versus XG.
Those stats don't show you the
Yes,
the
they do.
absolute garbage that Ederson lets in.
They do.
No,
Yes, that's what the XG does.
No, Max, do you look at the games? Do you look at Ederson the way he looks shaky every time in that net?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He's not a good shot stopper.
Yes, he is. I looked at his stats in terms of shots saved versus the XG of the shot. Okay, that's the best stat that exists to date to determine how good a goalkeeper is at shot stopping. And Alisson is only 0.07 better shot stopper. And by the way, last season, Ederson was actually a better shot stopper. He saved more XG than Alisson did.
I don't think anybody in their right mind would say that Ederson is just as good as a shot
He's
stopper.
a better passer as well. That's consistent throughout his whole career. He makes more progressive passes.
Son's here. Son's in here.
Oh,
Spurs,
James
come on.
Madison. Good idea. Bad
he's a better passer, and he's more
I
valuable
don't
to
care
that Man
if
City
he's a
team.
he's a penalty. Manchester said
he scored a penalty as well.
Okay, I don't care, Max. You're talking about a keeper. I don't care how good of a passer they are. If we're looking at any other team, if you look at who starts for Real Madrid, Alisson starts. If you're looking for who starts for Tottenham, Alisson starts. If you're looking at who starts for Man United, Alisson probably starts. Who's a better shot? You want to look at a good person on their feet? Take Onana. I'm sure he's better than Ederson on his feet.
I just.
Oh, he's not. He's not. He's definitely not.
I'm just saying. Well, look, he's
who do you
not at
think
those
Manchester
teams.
United?
He's not at those clubs. He's a Manchester City player. He's a player who's won 5 Premier Leagues now.
This is the problem with the new age of football, bringing in fans like you who think that the most important thing for a keeper is how they play with their feet.
Well, for Man City, that is a huge part. They went through 3 goalies before they found.
Alisson is a better goalie objectively. If you want to say that Ederson is a better passer, fine.
Yeah,
if
but
you want to
that's
say he fits
part of the game these days.
If you want to say he fits
evolved.
the system better, fine.
Being a goalie is not only about shot stopping. It's about coming out for corners. It's about building the play up, especially for a team like Man City.
But I think that's more of a modern concept.
Yeah, well, look, we're in a modern game.
I know, but if we're talking about
this isn't 1998 where a goalkeeper would boot the ball every chance he got.
Oh, Trossard with a ripped shirt there looks like.
Oh, that's yellow card there, man. You can't remove your shirt like that.
Anyway. You should get a yellow for it. Actually, no, please don't. I haven't been fancy. But look, I understand your argument. I don't think I agree either. I think that is also a pretty steaming hot take. It's really tough. I do agree with Alexei though. When I do watch Ederson play, he gives me nervous person vibes. Like he looks
doesn't have the aura.
He looks very anxious. Sometimes he does.
Oh.
Sometimes the tattoos are intimidating. But he looks often very anxious between the sticks. And Alisson, maybe it's the beard. If he shaved the beard, maybe he'd look more like a child. But I don't know. Alisson just definitely looks more intimidating, feels more comfortable.
Look, he is a better shot stopper. I just think goalkeeping is so much more than shot stopping these days.
Well, shot stopper, I don't know how you would get that stat, because if you're a better shot stopper, meaning that you save more shots than you let in, but that just means that he has more shots taken on him.
No. That's why it's the discrepancy between XG and goals allowed. Okay, right. So if the XG was 0.7 and they scored 1 goal on, or if they and they scored 1 goal, that'd be negative 0.3 XG. But if the XG is 1.1 and he only conceded 1 goal, that's a plus 0.1 XG save. And that's the best way to gauge how good a goalkeeper is these days. It's because that takes into account how difficult the shot was and whether he saved it or not. And if you look at, by the way, last season, Ederson did have a higher or less XG conceded
Stop
than.
with this XG crap.
Well, look, it's because you're going to go off of eye test. It's an aura. I'm going to go off the stats.
I don't like
XG is not an objective fact. XG is decided
aura,
by some guy.
No, it's not some guy. It's a computer.
This is Solanke in for the core.
Wait, are you going to tell me you think XG is some guy punching in numbers at a computer? No, it's an algorithm.
It should take account who's shooting the shot too. If Messi's shooting the shot, that shot should be higher XG automatically than Solanke shooting that shot. Yes,
because XG
is the power, everything into the shot.
Again, XG is not about. It's about the percentage based off of the opening of whether the ball should go in or not. If it's a 1-on-1, the XG is obviously going to be high.
Look, I get it. You're right. The XG should be higher if it's Haaland going down on it.
No, but I don't think it should be.
Should be, because obviously Haaland is a better player objectively, and the chances that he scores is higher than if Gabriel is on a breakaway.
Okay, look.
Did you just see
XG
Ty?
is a flawed.
Did you see Ty in the stands?
He was there.
I'm pretty
My
sure that
guy,
was Ty.
my
There's
guy.
no perfect stat, okay, but I work with what I've got, and I give Allison the fact he's a better shot stopper.
It's offside.
Oh,
It's
just
offside.
in.
It's offside. It's offside.
It's not offside.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. Watch the game.
Anyway, look, I think what Ederson brings to he's off. What Ederson brings to Man City is more valuable than what Allison brings to Liverpool, and you saw that last game with an assist, a wonderful assist, and he does that consistently where he'll ping passes up. He's part of the playmaking.
Yeah, whatever.
No, but look,
you have a stupid
and if you
take.
look at
Next one.
if you look at, look, I'll say one thing. If you look at how City line up moving forward, you have Stones. You typically moves into the midfield, and who covers for Stones in the back line in the build up? It's Ederson who comes up. That it completely revolutionized the way City build the play because you have an extra player now, and I don't think you can do that with someone like Alisson.
So is Ederson the best goalie in the world for you?
Currently, he's up there, yeah, for sure.
Is he? Yes or no?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard.
Is he the best goalie in the world? Just answer the question.
I think I still
You
prefer
think he's better?
Courtois. But
Why? Because Courtois is absolutely garbage with his feet. So you prefer. So what is your argument here, Max?
Well-
you prefer Courtois, but you don't prefer Alisson. Alisson is
it's-
just as good as a shot stopper as Courtois, and he's better with his feet.
I mean,
so why do you prefer Courtois?
Part of it is, I've seen Ederson play in the Champions League last season, whereas Liverpool were out in the Europa League. That's a big part of it too. It's where they play, it's what they've accomplished.
So you're gonna blame his teammates? I'm telling you, player for player, and you're gonna tell me that Courtois is better.
I don't know,
Ederson.
honestly, that because I've seen him. Look, he was injured last
Courtois is
season.
obviously better than Ederson, but with your skewed logic, he should not be.
Well, look,
terrible with his feet.
currently, Real Madrid are conceding a lot of goals, and
No, they're not. They're just not scoring many.
okay, but they're not keeping as many clean sheets as.
But
Yes, they are.
Real Madrid's
scored
in the
like-
recent times, and maybe even in the past as well, they've been, or in the past recent times, they've been kind of that team that, like, often seems to concede and score or just get the result. Maybe
I mean,
not
and Man City are similar in that regard. They do bring all their players up, and they are vulnerable on the counterattack.
because sometimes it's not always how you win. It's more of just whether getting the result. I mean, obviously, it's not about how many goals you score to get the win. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
As long as you're dominating the game,
Yeah.
and you win, whether you scored 1 goal or 10 goals, you still win. Looks like Gabriel
Raheem
Jesus. Oh no,
Sterling is coming on, making
Madison-
his debut.
No, it's
Madison,
Timo
Madison
Werner.
on for Timo Werner. Is that his debut for Tottenham?
No, he
What are
played
you
last
talking
season.
about?
Oh, excuse me, there, gentlemen. Sorry.
Timo Werner coming on.
Timo Werner. I like ketchup on my pasta. And
Jesus coming on, and
Jesus.
Sterling making his Arsenal.
well, maybe
debut.
not. We haven't officially seen this yet. We'll see.
Well,
79th minute here.
Oh, there he is. He's
Well,
putting it in now.
he's waiting.
Well, no, but they
He
might
is-
take him off for the last minute.
It's funny. He's got to check his paper to see what number Sterling is.
And Sterling, number 30, just like his age. Oh, my goodness.
He's 29.
He's 30.
He's only 29.
He's 29.
He'll be 30.
Yeah, he'll be 30, just like he'll be 35, but he's not. He's 29.
No, but he'll be 30 this year, right? No, but he'll be 30 this year, right? The season that he's
How's
playing.
Ronaldo?
He'll be 30 this
How's
season,
Ronaldo?
right?
60?
What,
Scoring
what
80
does
goals in the-
Ronaldo have to do with
in Saudi-
anything?
I don't know. Just asking.
What does Ronaldo have to do with anything?
Just asking. How old is he? I'm wondering.
You know,
He doesn't have a long time to get a World Cup. you
you're
know.
silly. Sterling won't ever get a World Cup. Don't worry.
Yeah, Sterling won't.
Saka neither. Trust me.
Saka will.
Actually, yeah, Sterling is 29, turning 30 in 2 months. But yeah.
So he'll be turning 30 this year. And, that's just another testament of
Look at the speed of Timber, bro.
me being more right. Timber was ahead of him on the run, but that's okay.
Timber is good. Timber is very good.
I'm glad you like him. The Dutch don't seem to like him that much.
He starts for the Dutch
Yeah? When?
in the World Cup,
Did he?
in the Euros.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, yes.
I think you'd have to. I think for you to be certain, you'd have to look it up.
I know he did
No, I
because
think you'd have to look it up to be
I
certain.
watched the World Cup. I know you.
No,
you just,
no.
You just preyed on
No,
downfalls
no,
of
no,
certain
no,
teams
no,
because
no.
you couldn't watch
No,
Portugal
no,
for
no.
very long.
No,
But,
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You don't watch. You're a highlight merchant, is what you are.
No, I watched. I watched.
No,
I watched
yeah.
the World Cup and the Euros every game.
Every game.
Yep.
Every game.
Every game.
Yeah. How did you like the Albania versus Spain game?
It was great.
Didn't watch it.
It was a great
What
game.
was the score?
4-1.
Didn't watch it.
I watched it.
Who scored first?
Albania.
Didn't watch it.
Wait, was it Albania did not play Spain?
I don't know. Now you can't even remember. Now you can't even remember when you watched every game.
Yeah, this isn't the point, guys. We're not here to question each other's credibility
No,
here.
but Alexei often does, and I don't like it, because he thinks he has some kind of authority.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
it's a-
almost a penalty.
Sar, bring it in, put it back in. Sar. Oh,
Get up, Solanke.
Oh,
Of
someone
course.
did you see the guy get hit in the face
no,
by that ball?
Solanke's been absolutely being beat up by Gabriel here, and the ref's done nothing about it.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if there's a shout for a penalty
There
here.
is not
No, there shouldn't be. But
pure ball.
Oh, okay, no, he got it. I just wanted
Solanke was staying down to take cover for the shot. He was hoping not to be the speed bump in the way.
no, he got the ball. He got the ball. That was clean.
So is Kulusevski still on?
I think he might
I
be.
think he is. I want to be able to sing his song
Or
when
would-
he scores. There's not a soul out there. No one to hear my prayers. Give me a Swedish.
Is that how it goes?
A ginger from
A
Sweden.
ginger from Sweden. He came from Juventus and he plays on the wing.
It's a good song.
That's a
sounds
great
good.
freaking song.
That's better than his
It's
actual.
better than
skill,
any Arsenal songs
than his
ever made.
talent.
We've got Ozil.
Mesut
Ozil. What a
I
stupid
just
song.
don't think it's been a long time since I heard that one.
What about
What a stupid song.
Giroud? No.
What?
Didn't they have one like that?
Yeah. Na 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 na
know, sounds bad.
Giroud.
No.
I'd rather hear the Darwin Nunez songs.
The
than
best
that.
one, by the way, my dad till this day will sing the Santi Cazorla song every day
Yeah,
in the
but,
kitchen.
oh,
in
Santi
So
Cazorla.
he'll do that in the house cleaning. and doing-
But I think that's kind of like a typical, like they have that for a lot of players, that type of chant.
Yeah, it's not a very.
But it doesn't sound like. Do you know it for any other player than Santi Cazorla?
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes.
It just sounds so much better for Santi Cazorla.
Yeah, 'cause he's got a stupid name. They
Yeah,
shorten his
but
name
is
because
it-
nobody wants to say his real name.
Oh, the syllables do fit quite well for the chant. The Holland one. I really
Santiago.
like.
What's Holland's?
The Holland came from us from
That's-
Germany.
That's not his actual song.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well,
Ha 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 Holland.
That's not. That's a no.
no,
man.
that's not like a crowd. I don't know if that's a crowd
That's not
chant.
a crowd.
Well, that's the
song.
one Dortmund had for him, and Dortmund had that, and then the City fans remade it.
Holland's is funny though. I forgot what it is, but his current one is funny.
No, the best one ever, I think, is the Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I don't know because it's in a different language, but you don't know this song?
What is that
Oh,
one?
Oh, the music video's even better. They're all there in like a camper van.
Oh,
They're
I
driving
know
by.
that music video.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't know that was an actual slap.
Yeah,
That's
Zlatan
nice.
Ibrahimovic. Looks like Saka's going to limp off the field again,
You
once
guys
again, after doing absolutely nothing.
Do you guys remember FIFA 15?
Oh, here we go
Karim
with the stupid
Benzema.
15.
No.
Karim Benzema, the Christmas version.
No.
You know, with his Christmas hat.
No, I'm sure he celebrated Christmas that year, though.
Saka's looking like he's got an injury here. Not good for Arsenal. I mean,
Well, it's tough to say because Saka always looks like he's got an injury after subbing off for a game. So they have one more sub to make, and he's, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. No.
they've got a couple. You know, you can make
They
5
just
subs.
made 2.
You can make 5 now.
Yeah, you can make 5 subs.
Oh, I thought that was just for international.
No. 5 subs and 3 separate windows. So
I think that's dumb, honestly.
no, I mean it definitely helps the bigger teams.
No, but I mean, it would help any team. You get to sub on more players.
Yeah,
you
but
get
like if you have more depth, your bet like it helps you more, right? Like
sure.
City benefit from substitutions way more than no depth Ipswich.
This is a huge win for Arsenal.
The game's not over.
If they can hold on here, because Manchester City often struggle against Tottenham, so I could see
I
Spurs
think they'll be
taking-
okay, though. I think they'll be okay.
I could see Spurs.
I think they'll be
taking
just fine, actually. I think they'll be just fine. Silly boy. Oh, there he is. Limp. I don't know. What is it? Is it like some kind of attention-seeking? Like, I don't understand what it is. He's got some kind of attention.
He's
problem.
like the most fouled player in the Premier League.
No, well,
it adds one. Now Noireri is coming on for Arsenal.
Who?
Noireri. I forget his Ethan Noireri.
I forget his first name as it flashes on the
No,
screen.
I forget how to pronounce his name.
Okay, but
Noireri.
like, who is this guy? Like,
He's a young Arsenal player.
Like
He
like
came up from
academy?
but he's highly touted, and you're about to see him score in his debut.
I feel like the first N is probably not pronounced, or the W is not
Noireri.
pronounced.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you're maybe right.
It's Waneri.
Waneri. Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit more right, but that's just, thank you. Foul. Oh my God! Why? Why you make a foul already?
Gabriel Jesus who doesn't have cornrows these days?
Gabriel Jesus just like that's all he does.
Are cornrows in? Like, should I get some?
It's culture appropriation.
Yeah, Max.
For a certain community, it's often in style.
Wait,
I would not.
Culture appropriation for who? From which culture?
From your culture to get cornrows.
For white people, like
what you mean? You mean the Swedish?
That's not cornrows.
Yeah, they had the braids that would go into the.
No, but that was you're right. But that was a different time. That was when we didn't have culture appropriation. That's when we had learning about cultures.
They stole it from the Swedes, and then
they did not steal it.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they stole it.
We should probably just move on from this topic,
bro. There's no such thing as culture appropriation. I'm gonna wear cornrows next week, and no one can stop me.
Son's gonna put it in. Oh,
stop.
You know what? You wear cornrows.
Max? Go ahead.
You wear cornrows.
Please do.
And come back, eh? Oh, it's looking a bit. They're really pushing it.
If Gabriel Jesus can wear cornrows, I can wear cornrows.
Gabriel Jesus is
We're born in the same continent.
No, he's of a certain culture.
Okay, Max. Havertz is in. If you can find him,
he's offside. He's offside.
Now, if you're gonna wait 45 minutes to pass him the ball,
well, he was struggling.
What the hell is that?
No,
he was struggling in the mid. What do you want him to do?
He had stopped already anyway. He was like,
oh, and Havertz is doing the limp too. Oh my goodness, it's embedded into the. You hate to see
it. Messi came back. He started.
Oh,
scored two goals.
One of them, beautiful goal by Lionel Messi. He's back with a bang. 2 goals and assist.
Yeah, back with a bang. Oh, back with a bang! Oh, that was a really hard header to score. To be honest, he's so far out. He's at the edge of the box there.
I rate Romero. He's not the most. He doesn't have the biggest head on his shoulders. He doesn't make the smartest decisions sometimes, but. He's really got that fire in him.
The kid's really. I don't know
Who's that?
Yeah, why do they look famous though? It's something about them. Like no one wears a shirt with the top button undone like that unless they got money.
Is that Levy? I don't know.
Daniel Levy is bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's also looks very different. He looks very different. He is.
Okay, here we go.
Warari.
I think that's offside. No.
No, he's onside.
Oh, Sterling, look at his.
Raheem Sterling on his debut. What can he do? Raheem,
Bro, can you stop? Holy cow. People from China can hear you yell, man. I feel bad for the headphones users. I'm sorry. I apologized to you earlier. But jeez. A terrible cross by Kulusevski. Keep it in.
I hate when games are decided by freaking corner.
It's just poor,
It's just
sad. Arsenal don't deserve, objectively, they don't deserve to get this game. They didn't look like the better team. Tottenham is not looking like the better team right now, but.
I mean, this game.
Put it in.
It just, corners, I think it's 1 in 20 corners go in, and for that to decide a game just feels.
Look, to give it to them, Gabriel scored a great goal on that corner. He was barely defended there.
I mean, it was a good corner. I'm not.
No, I don't even think the cross was that good. But the goal scored on it was definitely good.
Yeah.
And he placed it right in front of the goalie too. Like it wasn't,
Well, listen. Say what you have to say about Arsenal's performance today, but we're missing some key big players in our midfield.
No shots on target.
What are you gonna do? Cry about it?
No. I'm saying I'm just telling.
Look at the stat there. 0 shots for Arsenal, 0 on target.
Yeah, but since we scored.
Since you scored
the Gabriel goal. Yeah. Jermaine
Defoe.
No, but what I was gonna
almost
say.
win my all-time
What I
list.
was gonna say here.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal, didn't perform maybe as I thought 4-0, but of course we're missing very big names, and to be 1-0 up at Spurs, I feel like this is a very good result. For us.
I mean,
it's a good result.
Very good result. I feel like I'm very impressed with how we managed this.
I don't think at Spurs, to be quite frank with you, is that much of a.
I mean,
difference.
it is.
It's not. Their fans are not that loud. Like when you say like at Liverpool or at United or at even Arsenal, the Emirates definitely gets loud.
We've struggled here in recent years.
Yeah, because you guys struggle anywhere. That's what I'm saying. It's not about a home bias thing. It's just when you're struggling, you're struggling, and you struggled here too. To be honest with you, you just got lucky on a corner. So,
I don't know about luck.
Well, the best attacking player was that one with Sterling where he got locked up in front of the net. Kulusevski! Oh my God!
Wasn't
that
even close.
would have been a beautiful goal.
Not even close.
What are you talking about?
Not even close.
Okay,
David Raya was shivering in his boots. He looked like Ederson out there.
Oh,
that was so close.
I like
He
say
had that covered.
So close.
Yeah, that
He
covered.
would have landed, and his fingers would have bent backwards. He would have got a broken hand. That thing was coming in at 300 miles per hour. Fact. Gabriel trying to hype up. Player of the month? Gabriel Jesus?
Match.
Oh, player. Which
Why does
Gabriel
it
Jesus?
says Gabriel Jesus.
it's the wrong guy.
They messed
Gabriel. Wrong
They
Gabriel.
have too many
They
Gabriels.
probably got. He's probably also Gabriel Jesus. They got plenty of names. Those guys. Well, none of them of which Alexei can pronounce.
Gabriel Jesus. That's how you say it, no?
No, not that player's name.
Magalhães.
No, I don't know how many times I've had to say it for you.
How do you say it?
On this show? What's the last letter that gets pronounced? What's the last syllable?
S.
S is not a syllable.
What do you mean? You said letter.
I said syllable. I said, what's the last syllable you have to pronounce?
I don't know.
A.
Magalhães.
No. Magalhães.
That's not the last. Is that the last thing he pronounced?
That's the last syllable that has to be pronounced.
Magalhães.
Anyway, whatever. Well, for our Brazilian fans out there, tell us how to pronounce it, please.
Well, it depends. If you're Brazilian, you'd say Magalhães. Or if you're Portuguese, you'd say Magalhães.
But I mean, I don't know why you'd pronounce it in Portuguese, right?
Because it's a Portuguese name.
Oh, is it? No, I mean,
Well, any Brazilian name is a Portuguese name, except that they pronounce it differently in Brazil. Kai Havertz is worried about his artery gland there or whatever, his neck there. He thought he got cut. He thought it was in a John Wick movie. Very good talking.
It looks like Arsenal are gonna see this through. What do you guys think?
There's 2 minutes left in this
the
game.
title
There's 2
race?
minutes left in this game. The title race. It's the 4th game week.
Well, yeah. Well, Arsenal only one draw in.
Yeah, they've already lost points.
Okay, but we've played harder teams than
Wh-
Liverpool, for example.
But why are you worried about Liverpool?
I'm worried about Liverpool and
oh,
Manchester City.
terrible
You should
pass.
be worried about City.
Oh, Gabriel
Jesus.
Gabriel
With the ball.
Jesus. Oh my
Yeah, the
god.
cornrows looks like it gives him a couple extra speed points there, but less dribbling points. I
Yeah,
guess.
honestly, the
Oh,
cornrows.
and 100% more foul points. Let's see. Is he going to put it in? Let's see. Timo. Ooh, nice little forward play there. Give it to the Swedish. No? Okay, we're going to go
Is
around.
that Romero? Yeah, it is, eh?
Christian Romero playing.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I thought that was a goal. The
I thought that
redirection
was going
crazy.
in.
Oh, that was the guy you said would score. Oh, offside.
Offside.
I think it
'Cause
deflected.
deflected?
Yeah.
The redirection was crazy on the screen.
Off Timo. Timo is an offside merchant. Get onside, Timo. I think wasn't he like the most offside player in a season ever? Like he had the most offside.
Maybe at Chelsea.
Yeah, with Chelsea. Yeah, he had like
You didn't have a very good.
he set the record for most offsides.
Didn't have that many good moments at Chelsea, unfortunately.
No.
I feel bad for him because I think he was a good player in Germany. And then-
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was decent. Didn't he play? He played in Germany. Wait, didn't he? I know he went to before. Yeah, after Chelsea, he went back to Leipzig, didn't he? And he
I don't remember honestly.
and then to Spurs, right? That's how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Germany is a farmers league, so
Yeah, and
oh,
your
look,
Harry
he's,
Kane can barely do anything in there. So.
he just scored a hat trick. Actually, they won
Farmers League though, right?
Well,
Womp womp.
well, we saw what Harry Kane can
Womp
do.
womp. Yeah, score. Get no trophies. Womp womp. Let's see.
All right, ref. Time's
Let's
up.
go. It's the time's not up. There's
Time's
gonna be an
up,
extra
referee.
30 seconds.
Referee.
There's always an extra 30 seconds.
95th minute right now.
Put it
96th
in. Last
minute
play
right
of the
now.
game here. Put this in.
Referee, blow the whistle.
Last play of the game.
Come
Let's
on.
see. Sar, what's he gonna do with it? Please, come on. Who is this? Son, please.
Of course. This
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Oh, maybe shoot.
Oh.
nice
that's
job,
the game.
son.
Come on, ref.
Ref, blow the whistle.
No,
I hate
I
when they
told
do-
you there's always an extra 30 seconds.
This doesn't make any sense.
It does
the
make
ball
sense.
didn't even go out of play once.
Oh, okay.
But you had,
They're shifting it around here across the line. Oh, that was an interesting attempt by Timo.
Referee.
I think he blew
It
it.
looks
Yeah.
like he's gonna blow it. And there it goes to Arsenal. Another undeserved win. 3 points. in the
Tottenham, you
bag.
suck. Of course, a win was predicted, and a win is what we saw.
No,
just
a blowout was predicted, and you barely saw a win.
There's
That's what happened.
there's just no
That's rough.
competition for Arsenal right now in the league other than City. There's just none.
Okay.
There's just none.
Please.
Away to Spurs, easy dub. Not even no problems in the back. No hard controversial decisions.
I mean,
just domination, honestly, from the.
Are you
Domination.
crazy? Domination?
Spurs had twice as many shots, 15 to Arsenal 7. One more shot on target.
How many more goals do Arsenal have? Thank you very much. Arsenal, 3 points from this game.
By the way,
is exactly what we needed, and we are going to go into the City game 2 points behind, and we're going to take a win at the Etihad.
Okay.
And then we're going to have
and then you're going to wake up from your dream.
And then we're going to have a discussion next week on this very podcast about how Arsenal beat Manchester City and how Arsenal are title favorites. And it's going to be great. It's just a great time to be an Arsenal fan. Odegaard, please come back soon. We need you, as we saw today. Trossard, Martinelli.
Yeah, you think this Arsenal holds a candle to the Man City team we've been seeing?
Well, yeah. Declan Rice needs to come back. Odegaard needs to come back.
Is Rice back? Is it one game suspension?
Yeah, one game.
Just one? Okay.
Looks like Jorginho, able to keep more of a clean sheet in that DM position than Rice so far.
So, you're the best Italian player in the past 10 years.
No, the best Arsenal player maybe, but no. Where's the captain band with pride?
Well, good game, guys.
Captained his team to a victory.
What did you guys predict?
I mean, I
didn't predict the 4-0 win, so off the bat, you're wrong.
You predicted like a 3-1 win.
I predicted 2-1, but I mean, the game played as if it would have been 2-1, but...
yeah, it should have been. Arteta wearing a very nice all-black Submariner.
What a team, man. Don't you just love these players? Look at Gabriel, look at Saka. Just the vibes. Just vibes.
What vibe?
I don't know if there's any vibe here.
Yeah,
there's no vibe.
I don't
honestly.
see any vibe here. It's just
there's no vibe. They're wearing...
Look at the passion.
There's no passion. There's no passion.
Come on. That's what he's saying. Let's go. Let's go.
No, he's probably saying it with a crazy accent.
Yeah. I'm the king.
I think he hasn't said that. That's for sure.
Let's go.
He said, let's go. That's the only English he's spoken so far.
Him
too. Do you think him and Ben White went to Turkey to get their teeth at the same time? Or good for them, though. Good for all the ballers there, because they all got they all got teeth. So anyway, they all got veneers and shit.
Man of the match, guys. What do we think? Gabriel is going to go.
Well, it's not going to go to any other forward attacking players.
It's got to be the clean sheet guy who's going to go.
Havertz contributing to his 30-goal season today. Saka contributing to his Ballon d'Or today. And that's all you could expect from players like this on Arsenal when you get a win like this. And you would have hoped that we're doing like a kind of watch along. Again, we're not watching along, but watching later with us. You would have hoped that in this moment, Alexei would have saw his flowers and there would have been a blowout and he would have said something, Saliba would have scored or something. Saka would have got a hat trick or like something crazy. But, all we saw was a bare minimum average, pretty much below par result, given that. But, but when you have flags like that around there, if you don't know if anybody caught that flag there. Never mind. But good for them. Arsenal win. Added to this.
I mean, it's an important win. You got to take every win you can when you only win the league by 2 points.
We drew against Brighton, but if you would have told me out of Aston Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, and Manchester City, if we won 3 out of those 4 games.
Well, Manchester City haven't played
not yet. But if you would have told me we only dropped 2 points out of those 4 games,
this is the hardest. You're gonna win next game.
No,
then.
so the thing is,
what did you expect
Alexei,
me to say, bro?
If you guys haven't caught on yet, and Max maybe either, I'm gonna have to say it. If you haven't caught on yet, Alexei likes to skew his whatever he says to go into his favor more often than not.
What are you talking about?
Because you threw City in there for no reason, but they haven't played City yet.
Not yet.
He's taking it as he's counting his chickens before they hatch.
When we win that game.
Counting his chickens. He doesn't even have a chicken yet, and he's figuring out how the heck do I have this egg. That's what he's doing right now. I don't even have a kennel, but I have an egg.
You know what they say?
No.
The chicken came before the egg.
Well, how would that have been, right?
No, it was definitely the egg before the
It's
chicken.
definitely the egg before the chicken.
Because there was something that wasn't a chicken at one point that laid an egg that was then a chicken.
No, there was a chicken. No. The egg evolved around the chicken.
No.
Anyway, it's very sad that Liverpool lost
Arsenal
to Nottingham Forest. Just goes to show the uncompetitive level of the Premier League right now.
Officially second in the league now, just cemented.
Yeah, I mean that's
right where you belong. You are you remember the meme about Arsenal being
kickoff at 4:30 p.m. UK time. So what is that? Don't tell me that's at 7:30 or
no, it's 5 hours, so it's 11:30 match.
Yeah.
You guys wanna watch that?
I mean, we're gonna have to, right?
I
boys?
don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have to, but we'll see. We might have to. Maybe we'll try and go real live for that one.
Yeah, we got some requests to go live, like actually live. So we'll see if my computer can handle that. It's already it's dying, just off Google searches. But I feel like we could make it.
Well, if you didn't go through all those unsuspicious websites in years past, unsuspecting websites, you would have maybe.
Well, you guys want to segue into some games?
Well, you had some hot.
Oh, I have one more hot
Or
take.
do you want to segue into our sponsor, NordVPN? Stay protected.
No, it's SofaScore, actually. Don't forget.
I'm going to send an email to SofaScore. I'll write up an email.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I won't leave it to you. I won't leave it to you, that's for sure.
SofaScore is where the official assists are accurate.
See if the 150 followers.
Yeah, maybe one of them.
difference.
Maybe one of them is SofaScore. You never know.
Maybe.
Free advertisements.
We actually have a guy, KSI Clips. He has like 200K followers on TikTok.
Oh no way.
And he defends us in the chat, by the way.
Shit, okay.
I guess
Shout
for
out.
him, he's
Shout out
case.
KSI Clips.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got one more hot take for everyone. This one I'm more confident in. I'm gonna say it with a little more chest. Okay, you guys ready?
Let's see those nipples.
Cristiano Ronaldo is not a top 10 Premier League player of all time.
Wow, would you look at that?
Not. And I'm very confident in this.
So, say your catchphrase, Adriano.
What is it?
You're stupid. What is it? That's what you gotta. That's what you are. You're stupid.
Look, this is what
Because
it is.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
He's
you
not.
say.
He's not on a per game
I
basis.
understand
put
what
him-
Max is trying to say, though.
On a per game basis, he's not a very good goal scorer, and he's not a very good assister. What is he bringing to that team?
He's a
But
good goal scorer.
everybody,
No,
everybody,
okay. Let's look at that. I'm glad you mentioned that. So on
Wait,
a
this is not fair though, because you have the internet and I don't.
no, but
But here's the thing,
I'll
hold
share
on.
it with you.
Max, just a second before
Go
you go on, because I already know what you're going to say. Everybody knows that his time in United, he didn't score very many goals.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Well, not compared to the rest of his career.
No, he scored more. His second stint at United, he scored more goals per game.
Okay, yeah, second stint.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. But what I will say is everybody who played with him during his early stages at United says that he's the best player on the team.
Yeah, he was
Except
good at
for
during
maybe
that time.
Wayne Rooney. He won
He won the Ballon d'Or.
Look, this is what I'll say. Per game basis, 0.44 goals a game for Man U. Okay?
So 0. That's like a goal every other game.
Yeah, sure. Let's compare it with other notable forwards.
No. Wingers. Why don't we do that?
No, I'm
No,
going to
no.
forwards.
Why not
He's a winger.
No.
He's a winger.
Okay,
well,
well,
are
he
we going to
literally lined
compare?
We're going to do assists after as well
he
because
literally
he's a
lined up
winger.
in the wide midfield position.
Yeah, we're going to compare. No, I'm going to. There's other wingers on this list. I'm going to put forwards.
But
Okay.
it was a wide midfielder.
Okay. Well, then he should be getting a lot of assists too. Then, right? Well, compare his assist numbers as well.
Well, probably not compared to the goals, though.
Well, no, we'll compare both the same players. I'm going to compare goals and assists. He's
Okay,
a forward.
go-
This
okay,
is what
go
we're
ahead.
going to compare
Go
them
ahead,
to.
go ahead.
Okay. Harry Kane, 0.66. That's 50% more.
Striker, though.
Sure. Well, okay. Well, we'll go to assists after. Kane also has more
But
assists per game.
midfielders don't just
Yeah,
assist.
but why do we? Why are
Okay,
we
let's keep
comparing
going.
him to-
Let's keep going. Salah, 0.6. He is a winger.
Okay.
Also 50% more than
played in his prime in the Premier League.
Oh, well, yeah, I agree. And then Ronaldo didn't. I said Premier League player. So we're comparing what he did in the Premier League.
I just got to stop you there, Max. When we spoke about the top 10 Premier League players of all time, I asked you, and you answered, and I'll tell you what you
Yeah, I
answered.
put him at like an 8th. I changed my mind.
No.
Move him down.
No. I asked you, would you rather have Ronaldo on that Manchester United team, the young one, where he won the Ballon d'Or, or Prime Salah? You said Ronaldo.
Yeah, for that one season. I agree.
So you admit that Ronaldo was a better player
One season.
than Salah.
In that one season.
No, his peak is
Oh, no,
just
in
higher.
that one season. That's it.
Yeah, he was better. No, but I asked you. No, genuinely, would you take that? Would you take that Ronaldo or Salah in your team?
No, well,
Would you take that player that was
just
at
in that
Manchester United?
season? Just
No, that
not
player.
for all the seasons. I'd take Salah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because that Ronaldo scored 0.44 goals a game. Kane 0.66, Salah 0.6, Haaland 1.03, Aguero 1.67, Shearer 0.59, Rooney was almost even at 0.42,
Talking about
and
strikers.
Henri 0.62.
Strikers.
Okay, Henri and
Henri-
Henri and Salah.
Yeah, but we're not discussing Henri, and we're not discussing.
Okay, I'm just saying these are okay. Let's go to assists then. Okay, was he a very good assister for that team?
Yes.
I mean, okay. Let's talk about assists then. So assists. Okay, Ronaldo had a 0.16 assists per game. Okay.
But you just love these
No.
these fabricated stats that just came out 5
No.
years ago.
What do you mean that came out 5 years ago? I'm just comparing how many assists
No,
he
no,
got
no.
in the Premier League per game he played.
Just tell me how many assists he got in the Premier League at his highest point. What was his highest?
He had 103 assists, I believe. Oh no, sorry, not 103 assists. He had like 30 something assists. Let me check. What do you want? What do you want to? What stat do you want? Do you want the total assists? Because it's not even close to the other players on my list.
Because he wasn't there for very many.
Exactly, he wasn't. And if you're gonna put a top 10 Premier League player of all time, you better be there for a while for starters.
No, because his peak was so high. That's why I feel like that
I'm
counts
sorry,
for
but
something.
his peak wasn't as good as Haaland's peak, for example. I think Haaland's 2022 season was better.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, Haaland scored penalties as well. I don't think Ronaldo was on penalties.
In any case, no, Ronaldo probably wasn't. But in any case, Haaland and Ronaldo, when Ronaldo was at United at the beginning of his career, is an entirely different player.
Okay, well, he wasn't assisting more than most players. Haaland, by the way, more assists per game than Ronaldo. Haaland.
Okay.
Someone you wouldn't even consider an assister. That's the kind of bar we're setting here for being a top 10 Premier League player of all time.
Listen, and Haaland's going to be up there. He's going to be
up. Yeah, he will be. And I think he already is better than Ronaldo ever was in the Premier League. He had that 2022 season where he scored 4 more goals than Ronaldo was a better season.
I don't know if it was a better season.
It's an interesting argument.
You're comparing a striker who plays he gets fed all
okay, well,
the balls
then how come he has more assists per game than as well then?
No. Okay.
He does.
Okay.
About 50% more as well. He has 0.7 assists per game.
Ronaldo's had the opportunity this opportunity to play more games without getting those points. So when maybe they get to the same amount of games, Haaland and Ronaldo.
Okay, well, I could compare it to people who have played more game. Aguero has more assists per game. Let's see, Salah has twice as many assists per game.
Ronaldo is the second best Premier League player of all time.
Rooney has more assists per game.
Ronaldo is the second best Premier League.
Rooney has almost 50% more assists per game. It's ridiculous how much. No, Rooney is a better Premier League player. Henry's a better Premier League player.
Name me 10.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harry Kane. Why?
Harry Kane, way more goals.
How many more championships?
How many more? I can name you 10 players who have more championships than Ronaldo.
Okay, how important were they to the team? Did they win the Ballon d'Or?
So the Ballon d'Or is the only thing that.
No, he was the best player on the.
Yes, he won a Ballon d'Or, but people like Haaland would have won the Ballon d'Or if it wasn't for Messi's brilliance
or
in the World
Ronaldo.
Cup.
Exactly.
No. I'm saying no. Haaland didn't steal any Ballon d'Ors from Ronaldo. Didn't steal any Ballon d'Ors from Haaland. Messi did, and you could say Haaland over the 12-month period which the Ballon d'Or was considered was definitely a better player than Messi. Just Messi had an amazing World Cup, right? But he won the treble. Okay, Ronaldo.
I don't care.
Did Ronaldo win a treble?
Yes, he did.
That Man U went the 09 one.
Yeah.
Okay, well they won the treble. Okay, I thought it was.
Okay, so you cannot just say stuff as if it's not part of your argument, and then when it comes out, that
I agree. He had a very high peak. But when you have to look at the best Premier League players of all time, you cannot just look at peak.
Yes,
you cannot. You cannot just look at peak.
Yes, you can. If you were the best player in the Premier League for 5 years,
he was not the best Premier League player for 5 years.
Maybe not 5
how
years.
Many?
Maybe three.
Tell me, if he had so many good years, how many Premier League seasons does Ronaldo have with more than 20 goals?
2.
1. He has 2 with 18 and only 1 with more than 20 goals. And you're going to talk about him being the best Premier League player of all time. He's not a great scorer in the Premier League, apart from his one season. So what? If we're just looking at peaks, I can name you peaks that are just as high. I can name you Suarez. I can name you Bale's season. I can name you Haaland's season. And
Bale's season was not.
Salah had more goals and assists in his 2018 campaign.
Salah was on pens. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Suarez then. Suarez had a better season then. Sure, he didn't win the treble, but that's outside the Premier League. I mean, I know he didn't win the Premier League either, but
I just feel like you're trying very hard to discredit Ronaldo's.
Just saying, yes, no, I'm not. I'm just saying one season does not make you the best. Why is Suarez not in your top 10 Premier League players?
Because he didn't win the Prem.
Okay, so then I can name you players who have won far more Prems than Ronaldo.
But not as the best player in the world.
Okay, but those are very strict criteria. Okay.
No, because I think the difference is that.
So Michael Owen, where is he? He was the best player on that United team, and he won the Ballon d'Or. You don't consider him a top Premier League player of all time?
I do not.
Newcastle United.
Michael Owen. Owen, yeah. Michael Owen for Man U won a Ballon d'Or, and was the best player in the world at that time. Where is he on your list? He's not. You don't even think about him.
Because Ronaldo's obviously better.
Yes, he is better, but you talk about the Ballon d'Or, and then Michael Owen gets stuffed.
Max,
so what is it? What is it?
More than just stats.
I think the way Alexei's viewing it, but maybe not. I could be wrong. But overall, obviously, players who have played in the Premier League and collectively as their career, Ronaldo is definitely of the highest. And fine Thierry Henry gets put up higher because
he's far better.
Henry is not even close.
You have to look at the accumulation that they've done in the league as part of the requirement.
Sorry. What do you mean Henry's not close to what?
Henry, he's
far
ahead of Ronaldo. It's not even close.
He's
one and he's not.
Okay, okay. Let's talk about
two. Okay, this is Ronaldo and this is Henry.
Okay. So you're saying it's that far apart, but what Henry did was so you talked about winning many leagues. What, he has 2, right?
Yeah.
2, no Ballon d'Ors, obviously.
He was robbed.
So was Haaland, let's say.
Haaland was not robbed.
I mean,
Haaland was robbed.
He was not. That's my next hot take, by the way.
He won everything.
I think
he didn't.
In terms of the 12-month period the Ballon d'Or was judged on, Haaland was a better player.
No,
now,
he was not.
I'll give the Ballon d'Or to Messi because I think the World Cup is more important. But if we're just talking about the Premier League, that was a Ballon d'Or worthy campaign.
Why?
Because he won the treble.
And he broke. So did Rodri.
And he also broke the Premier League record for most goals by 3 more goals. He was, he was clear in a way. I mean, he won the UEFA Best Player of the Week. Or how come he won that and not the Ballon d'Or if they're based on the same thing? Right?
It's based on what they did for Europe, right? Not.
So it doesn't count the World Cup in there? Okay. Well, anyway. Look, all I'm trying to say here is look, you have player. Henry had the peaks, but he only won 4 leagues.
2 leagues.
2 leagues, whereas Ronaldo has 4, something like that, right? I mean, on arguably one of the best teams of all time. This is still a treble-winning side with plenty of amazing players backing him. Whereas, obviously Henry's better. Why? Because he had the longevity. He had the.
No, it's not. That's not just why.
He has many seasons with 20 more goals. He has all the assists that come with it as well. Ronaldo has none of those. He has 1 season with more than 20 goals.
His 1 season was so good, you have to put him top 10.
God, you're putting him second though. That's how crazy. Because of 1 season. Then you should put Suarez at 3.
Now Ronaldo's better than all those other players
at peak. Yes, at peak.
Exactly.
But when we're talking about Premier League, all you care about is peak, then Suarez should be on your top 10.
He's not.
Why?
Because he didn't win the Prem. I tell you, my
okay,
thing is very easy.
Haaland. Where's Haaland in your top 10? 3?
11.
3?
He's 11.
He should be 3 because he has the peak. He had a better season. And he had the treble.
I think he's already past Kane in my eyes.
Okay, well, look, you have to look at what they've accomplished over their career. You cannot take a single season to account when talking about the best Premier League players of all time. That is just a flawed criteria. I
disagree. I think if you're looking best
Premier League players
to play in the Prem.
No. Best Premier League players.
Okay, I see. All right. Well, we agreed to disagree.
Anyway, there's better forwards. His numbers aren't good.
Okay.
And
I understand.
Anyway.
I have a hot take for Adriano.
Why is it just for me?
Because this is more for you.
No, because you're...
No, my hot take, listen, agree or disagree, Lionel Messi deserved to win the World Cup, deserved to win the Ballon d'Or in 2022. He deserved it.
I disagree.
Haaland was not robbed.
We can move on.
But why do you disagree?
Because Haaland won whatever he was able to win and broke records that were unbroken for years.
Messi broke records as well.
What record did he break?
He's the only player in the World Cup history to ever score in every single knockout game.
Yeah, penalties. Oh my God, it sucks so much. Haaland broke a record that hadn't been broken for many, many years.
I mean, it'd been like 4 years.
Yeah, I know, but still a tough record. Many. And he broke it on his first season there.
But you often say that Haaland has the best team in the world, and that
you know what? Yes,
he just has to stand there.
I agree. But it's not about how you get the assist; it's about getting the assist, just like Max was saying.
But what's more impressive, winning the treble or the World Cup?
Winning 3 competitions over 1, in my opinion, is more impressive.
Well, I mean, definitely the treble's harder to win.
Is it?
The treble's more rare to win.
I mean, you win
the World Cup gets won every 4 years.
Yeah, someone wins a World Cup every 4 years. There's a
and
treble.
Argentina's already won it.
There's a treble
4 times.
Trebles are less common than they're less than one every 4 years.
I feel like Bayern Munich has won 1, Barca won 1, won 2.
Bayern Munich won it.
3, I think.
Okay,
Okay, Man U has two. Barca has two. Real Madrid hasn't never won a.
Well, let me tell you this. Haaland won City's first treble with them. Haaland won them their first treble.
But Lionel Messi won them the World Cup.
I wouldn't even say that, to be honest with you. But
would you say Haaland won the treble for them?
He was a very key part.
They won the Premier League every season. They win the FA Cup every season.
But he broke the record for most goals in the Premier League campaign.
Yeah, he did.
On his first season.
He did, but you don't think they would have won the Premier League even without his goals? They would have won.
Actually, that year was competitive. It was the first time it was competitive for a while.
They would have won it.
Arsenal gave him a run for their money, but Haaland made sure that they didn't get the money. The reason I think
that Messi deserved the Ballon d'Or is because I don't think any player could do what Messi did and carry a team to a World Cup the way he did.
I know, with that many penalties, and that's fine. That's up to you. That's your opinion. You're entitled to have your opinion. And the way opinions work, Alexei, is one person is not more right than the other. It's their opinion. And so because you have yours and I have mine doesn't make you right or me wrong.
No, that's why it's a hot take, right? It's my
Yeah,
take.
I know, but you're trying to steal
I agree that Messi deserved that Ballon d'Or because I just think that the World Cup is it's the biggest stage and he just had such a good World Cup that it's.
If you don't think that, or if you don't think Haaland deserved that Ballon d'Or that year, okay, then why? Because of the fact that he scored a lot of goals and the blah 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 blah. Why do you think that in 2010 Messi deserved his Ballon d'Or, where Iniesta won just as many trophies and the World Cup?
It's simple because Iniesta did not carry his team to the World Cup.
No.
He did not.
No. He scored the winning goal.
Yeah, he scored one winning goal in
and
the
it was the
entire
most
World
important goal in that whole World Cup.
No, okay, that's hard for you to say because Puyol scored in the quarterfinal against Germany to get the win. Why does Puyol not get credit for?
No, he got credit for it.
Yeah, but we're not gonna give somebody a Ballon d'Or for scoring a goal. We're not.
He scored the most important goal. In the World Cup.
Messi scored in every single game. He assisted in basically every single game. He contributed every single game, and he was the best player in every single game in that World Cup. And that's why there's a difference between
won just
what
as many trophies, and the reason why Messi won it that year was because he scored so many goals. So, but the reason why Haaland didn't win it this past year is because he didn't win the World Cup.
No, it's because
so now that's the difference.
No, it's not because Iniesta was obviously not a better player than Lionel Messi. It's not only Lionel Messi won the World Cup. He also played for PSG, and he also won the league in PSG. Despite what you think for that, he won trophies. And the World Cup...
What?
He won trophies for PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But it's not the same level.
No.
And it's not the same level.
Yeah, but carrying a team to a World Cup the way Messi did, Iniesta did not do that. Despite what you say about him scoring one goal in the World Cup final is the difference. It's not the same scenario at all.
I think that Argentina as a whole played tremendously well. Obviously, Messi was part of it. He's obviously part of the team. And yes, he scored a lot of the goals. I mean, objectively speaking, he's their penalty kick taker.
Why you keep saying penalty kick?
Because they got a lot of penalties. They have the record for the most penalties in a World Cup as a team. So they got a lot of penalties. He scored 90% of them. We missed out one of them. He missed one of them, but he had the opportunity to score. I don't know what the number is now. I'm pretty sure it was 5, but
listen,
5 and 4 scored.
Okay, so France, they scored 2 penalties in the final.
I know, but
Mbappe,
France,
and you said Mbappe was the best player in the World Cup. Why?
Mbappe scored.
Why? He scored 3 goals in the final. 2 of them were penalties.
Okay, but the one that wasn't a penalty was better than every other goal scored in that World Cup. That was if the award was given for best goal of the year, it should have been to that goal.
It was a good goal.
It was an amazing goal. What good goal?
I mean, we're talking about best goal of the year. You can't give it to him.
He literally scored it. He scored like a scorpion or like a bicycle kick.
I mean, it was more like a scissor kick.
It was like a scissor. There you go, scissor kick. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay,
he scored like a scissor kick from pretty much the edge of the box across the box in the World Cup final.
Okay, but if we're including the stakes, then
but
it's up there as well. But if we're just talking about pure goal,
okay.
But you move the goalpost a lot, which is what you do. This is what you Ronaldo fans do. You say stuff about Messi scoring penalties. You don't mention the fact that Mbappe scored 2 penalties in the final. You said he's the best player.
But he didn't win though, so it doesn't matter. That's
yes, you said he was the best.
Goalpost.
You said he was the best player in the World Cup. Why? And you can't answer it.
Did he not get the MVP?
No, Messi did.
Messi by far.
Who got the? What is?
It's not even close.
What award did Mbappe leave?
The Golden Boot. He scored 1 more goal than Messi.
Okay, so he got the Golden Boot. So he scored the most goals.
How many? He had what, 6?
8, and Messi had 7.
Messi. Oh yeah, 8 and 7. And Messi, what I think 5. How many assists do you have? Four assists. Yeah.
That's great. I think Di Maria had a tremendous World Cup that helped
He
him
didn't.
as well.
He didn't.
He did.
He played in one
Dybala
game.
recently came out and admitted the fact that Di Maria admitted that he dove in that foul. But anyway,
Did he?
He did. Dybala
He came
said
out.
It. Dybala said it.
Dybala said it.
Dybala said it on his behalf. Yeah, an Argentine.
An Argentine?
An Argentine, Dybala, said that everybody knows that was not a foul.
I don't think he
He
ever
did.
said
You should
that.
Google it.
I think this is, again, some propaganda. you
Google
saw
it.
on
Yeah,
TikTok.
propaganda. Please use other words like misinformation or something. Like, I'm not in the USSR here. We're not fighting against the opposition here. We don't have to say propaganda. Like, anyway, that's fine. I don't agree with your take. Quite hot. I think there's a lot more people that would agree with my end than.
I mean,
not that.
the thing about this hot take is funny is that it is the outcome that happened. You know,
I know.
it's
Well,
like
people say that it's just because it's Messi.
No,
that
but
he got the
no,
ball.
no, no, no. It's the way. It's not just Messi because there's an argument. I gave it to you. He scored. Every competition he was able to compete in Holland, he won it and dominated in it.
I mean, he didn't win the Community Shield.
And
Or
he, didn't,
which
he,
one was
he
it?
wasn't even. Is it his fault that he wasn't in the World Cup?
No, I don't know if you can equate one player's fault to a whole nation not being invited to World Cup because of their performance. But, please don't snap at Max. He's not a dog.
It's okay.
Have a bit of respect, please. That's what I think you lack a lot of. And I don't agree with your take, and that's all. And I think a lot of people would also take my side. I'm not saying there'd be more people taking my side than the Messi winning side, but I think a lot of people would take my side than you'd think on this particular argument for sure.
A lot of Ronaldo fans, maybe. Yeah.
Well, no Messi fan's going to say he didn't deserve it, and I'm sure some of them would even objectively, because they're objective and they're not brainwashed. I can give Messi plenty of praise for many things, but I'm not going to be brainwashed about it. I'm not going to give him free stuff.
I mean,
Anyway,
he did win the Ballon d'Or at the end, which means
I know it does. So it literally doesn't matter. It's
the
etched in history.
Associated Press or whatever the group of
What is
reporters.
that thumbs down that keeps popping up?
No idea what you're talking about.
There's a thumbs down that keeps popping up on the thing.
No clue.
Anyway,
remember
so you want to move on to some games, Max?
Sure. We can do that. Why don't we? Okay. You want to do odd man out to start? A little break.
Oh,
it's a little
fuck.
break.
Yeah, he needs it. Fuck. Go take it. What do you need a break for?